Norm would, suck Anderson's nipples if he could.
Twist everything.
Twist everything, pull all
the
them
twist
shit.
That's
on the
really
nipple?
crazy.
I would trade my unborn.
I don't know.
Huh? Yes.
What a day. What a day.
What a day.
Another week, another classic, bitch.
Yes, sir.
Actually, sorry, I can't swear. we getting flagged on YouTube crazy.
Hold it for the
We be
next
saying
5
all
minutes.
types of shit in the first 10 minutes.
Yeah.
This is not
Dang.
working out good.
It's the
I'm
song.
Marlon.
I'm Norm.
I'm Duke.
Jeez, I'm Norm. I'm Norm.
He's
In the building.
Hello.
He's back.
Oh, the boy is back.
Hello. Yo, you're shit, dog. Yo, it's good to be back in home soil, fam.
Good to have you back, brother.
Oh.
Repping Palestine.
Yo,
From the river
come
to the
on.
sea.
I
Freedom.
get that.
Watermelon on the titties.
Watermelon.
Watermelon.
Yeah.
Watermelon on the titties is funny.
Watermelon rubbing the nipple.
Okay.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have a guest in the building.
Yes, sir.
A very special guest. She's rocking an amazing jacket. I've never seen it before.
I want to know me.
One and only.
She's a superstar.
She is a superstar. Superstar in the making. She has countless projects out already. She is just a breath of fresh air in terms of Toronto music.
For sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, she is Kalisway. in the
Kalisway,
building.
everybody. Kalisway.
You're a superstar.
Hey.
All right, Cali, what is the Toronto sound?
Toronto sound. I feel like everyone has kind of created this image of Toronto to be this dark R&B sound where you cruising and you go into clubs and you depressed and you always emotional. But I feel like there's so much talent out here that it's not just that.
Definitely.
And so, something that I'm doing is trying to show the city that there's way more out here. And that's bringing with funk.
You are bringing the funk.
For sure.
Oh, you are, in fact.
And I love that somebody, how old are you?
I'm 25.
25.
I wanted to ask that
Bring in
too.
the funk at
It's
25.
so crazy.
Who introduced you to funk music?
Well, I listened to lots of funk when I was a kid from my dad. So I
Nice.
listened to lots of
Bootsy Collins.
Bootsy Collins,
Beyonce.
Parliament funk, like
Hands
all that
up,
stuff.
Frank.
Like, yeah. And then just
Good old
so
Rick
many
James.
things.
You grew up just rollerblading or some shit? Like, this is crazy.
Yo.
Yeah, man, like Erykah Badu. Like, I went everywhere. And then I would listen to G-Funk from, like, Snoop Dogg and just, Warren G. Like,
Yeah.
all those types of stuff. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I grew up on. Exactly, Lil Wayne.
Yo, trust me. That's amazing.
Yeah.
For me, your music, it reminds me of a couple artists, like fused into one. I hear Lil Sims when I hear you. I
Oh, for
hear
real?
Missy Elliott when I hear you. I hear the internet when I hear you.
Yes.
But like, you still have found a way to make it your own sound completely. Like,
Yeah.
I don't even know a lot of people that could probably sing your songs,
Oh, yeah?
like accurately. Like, you be hitting some pitches and some frequencies
I
that
like that.
are not normal.
It's like Young Ralph from New Edition.
I love
You know?
that.
That's what her music reminds. All of her music reminds me of New Edition.
That's fine.
Almost all.
I've been getting that a lot.
I
Like,
can
from this
hear
project.
New Edition sing
Really?
every
Yeah.
single song, bro.
Yeah.
It's incredible to me. I love it. I love it. Where in Toronto did you grow up?
I'm in the downtown core.
Okay, always.
Yeah. Been
DT?
there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Downtown
Yeah, so when I
core.
say Toronto, I'm actually from Toronto.
Ooh, shots fired.
I like that.
Yeah.
Not like you Brampton youths.
I'm from Scarborough. It's the same. It's fine. We really made
As
the
long
city
as
for
the
real,
TTC
right?
touches you.
That basically it.
As long as the TTC touches you, you're good.
Yeah,
You're
for
good.
sure.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Toronto sound. I mean, that's been a topic lately. We've seen Ebro and all of them talking about it while the Kendrick Drake stuff came about.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Acting like they know what our sound is.
they don't. They didn't even know we had one.
They only started listening to Toronto from Drake and The Weeknd or whatever.
I don't think so. I think what like
He knows
dominated.
Carter now and Choclair.
Yeah,
and
I
whatever.
think he knew
That's
them
not
before.
the Toronto sound.
Yeah, no, I think he knew them before, but I don't think that they made enough of an impact for people to be like, oh, we can attribute that.
Yeah.
Because
Toronto
if we
specifically.
did, for
Yeah.
example, Mishi Me, nobody would talk about Foxy Brown,
No,
Nicki
that's true.
Minaj, Lil Kim, any of them without mentioning Mishi Me.
That is true.
Who spoke Patois on the track first?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm
Especially as a
Jamaican.
female. Like, there's no one you could point to. So
That's true.
if they really were taking us in and took us seriously from earlier on, then they'd be able to recognize our contributions to the genre, to music as
Yeah.
a whole. because even just from our producers, we have some of the best producers in the world.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like they go
Hands
to beat
down.
battles in the States and win all the time.
Yeah.
Clean
That's
up
so
shop.
fire.
Clean up.
Yeah.
It's different over here, man.
Yeah.
Boy Wonder is arguably the best producer
Oh,
in the
yeah.
world right now.
What? For real?
I think he's one
Who
of
would
the
you
top
think is
for
better than
sure.
him?
No, I don't. I just didn't know. That he
Like
was
outside
like
of the pop world,
Alchemist.
because the pop world you got
Bro, that's- I'm
Alchemist
not-
is,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Alchemist I don't consider him this generation.
Yeah, he's not. He's not as.
I consider
yeah.
him early 2000s.
Yeah,
he's
I
not as
would say
versatile
like
as
90s,
thing.
2000s.
I feel like he came in. I feel like he's like Jay Dilla time, like you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
With Boy Wonder, right now his only competition to me is Benny Blanco, and that's a pop producer. I don't know if you can even compare the two
Nah.
because
Yeah.
who really is paying attention to the production that much on pop?
Yeah, that's a
Right.
good point.
I feel like with hip hop, production is such a heavy focus for people. Like
Yeah.
people get in their cars just to hear the
Yeah.
beat. I don't go in my car just to hear a pop beat. Personally.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. it'd be
So I
different
feel
for
like, you know what I
EDM,
mean?
they do that. You're right. But
Mm-hmm.
not
And your
for pop.
music is like an amalgamation of a lot of things. You got hip hop in there, you got some R&B in there,
Yeah.
you got some funk in there. Like what did you gravitate towards first?
Me, I never really started with like I wanted to start one thing. It was really just discovering my sound in general.
Yeah.
So for me, it was really just understanding the groove of everything. Well, how could I create music where like when you listen to a Pharrell track, you like, damn, like the beat is just crazy. There's space in it.
Yep.
You know, back then you hear beats and they didn't have that much space. It was like instantly you already knew the drum patterns very like you would know it's coming up.
Yeah.
But with Pharrell, he created a new sound where there's space and it didn't feel empty. It just felt like it was the perfect mesh of everything. And so I wanted to build something of my own where I could tie it in with all the things that I grew up on, which was R&B, hip hop, funk, like, you know, soul music. And I wanted it to encompass all in one. So that's
Yeah.
why for my music, I find that people always say, oh no, this is R&B, no, this is funk, this is hip hop, because it just sounds
Yeah.
like everything
Everything. Yeah.
together.
It's hard to
and
put you in a
love
box,
that.
which is great.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Yeah.
what you want, especially from the jump.
Yeah.
Because people will put you in a box from the very,
Absolutely.
very
sure.
beginning.
Absolutely.
And
So
I think you've done a very good job of not doing that because, like, I read somewhere that you basically say that your sounds are like flavors or something. Where did that concept even come from? Because, like, when you're listening to it, you're like, yeah, this is like a dish.
which song
You
is
know what I mean?
Oxtail?
It does got mad flavor.
What's
It
the
does got mad
Oxtail?
flavor.
I need the Oxtail song.
You don't even need
Hold
beef,
on,
do
let me
you?
look it up. I think I heard the Oxtail
I
song.
can't. There's no-
Can't tell me nothing.
I
That's the
can't.
Oxtail.
That's not the
That's that extra gravy right there, nigga.
Yeah, you know what? It kind of ties it together. You know what makes sense. But no, it's very true. Like I look at stuff with a flavor in mind, but also with colors. Because whenever I create, I tend to have a feeling of like which color it represents for a song. So like I'll create something and I'll be like, nah, this is giving red. So I got to tap into that kind of energy. Like whatever synths, whatever chords feel like that. Because red, you know, can be represented as powerful, confident.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes love, aggression. So it's like now I know what kind of chords I need to lead with when I'm feeling
That's
that
amazing.
color. So
Where did
that's
that
how I
knowledge come
operate.
from?
Feeling, spiritual stuff. It never really came from specific things.
What do you guys see when you hear music? I think that's a great question because a lot of people, I feel like, I don't know if they think about, like I see when someone sings and they're doing runs, I see steps, for example, or I see like a waterfall.
I see
It's
movie
depending on their
I'll
voice.
see
I
movie
don't know how to
scenes.
describe
I'll like,
it.
Oh,
I'll like
yeah?
picture a movie scene where this will be the perfect song.
Sick.
Yeah, I do that. Yeah,
Sick.
for certain genres for sure. Like if I do like the indie route or something, then I'll listen. Yeah, it'll be that. Like I can picture exactly what the scene looks like.
Yeah.
this song is playing in the background.
Either that or I'll like, where will I see myself listening to it? Like, oh, is this one of those ones I want to be in the car driving, like
Yeah.
windows down, like, which is
Yeah.
what your music
Yeah.
gives me is like driving with the windows down, top down, like
Oh, yeah. Your
summer,
music is,
sun.
like,
There's no rain.
Fun summer. Yeah.
In
Fun
any of your
summer
music,
with
there's
friends.
no rain.
No
rain. Is that intentional?
Yeah, I'm a really like high energy, just good vibe type of person. So I try to represent that in my music because all I want to put out is good energy.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's vulnerability in the new songs that I've created, but in general, even if it's emotional, I still want it to feel good. So it's
Yeah.
uplifting.
The vibe is very
Yeah.
reflective of your general personality.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
thank
wanted to
you.
ask that.
Even the smile is like, yeah, the music matches the smile. This music matches them chiclets, right?
I can't.
I wanted to ask that because I'm like, are you genuinely a happy person?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah.
She's lying.
Yeah.
Griller!
I can't.
What sets you off though? There's got to be something that pisses you off.
Like a
bad
pet peeve
synth.
or something?
Yeah.
Like something that you're just like, nah, man, the glass has got to come off right now, real quick.
Bad Fruity Loops plug-in.
No, for me, if I ever like get irritable or if I'm like, why is this not happening? It's like I don't like being distracted. Like that's a big thing. So like when I'm in the studio, I tend to not have like a lot of people around just because like I need to work and I gotta focus. So like I can't be like talking 24/7 in the studio, especially if it's like we're in a lockdown time. This gotta finish in a week. I gotta lock in. But you know, I don't really get upset. It's just one of those things where I'm like, man, I gotta lock in. I gotta say, hey, like I'm gonna lock in for a second. And like, you know what I mean, let them know. But I don't. It's not a thing where I'm getting upset. Like I that's just not how I am.
So your writing process is dolo.
Yeah. I mean, I've had opportunities to write with many different people, but you know, in this music industry, you be writing.
Flex on them. Hold on.
Exactly.
Flex on them.
You be writing and the stuff don't come out sometimes, but that's the beauty of music is that sometimes you think it's not gonna come out and then you just hear it drop. So, you know, I love that honestly because I'm still up in my pen game. I'm still behind the scenes working on myself and my craft, and that's all I can do while stuff is going on.
And did you start producing first?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was my main thing.
That's why your music sounds. the
Well,
way it
I met
sounds.
you as a rapper.
Yeah,
Like, when I first-
Norm met me as a rapper first, and I was really just like getting into my singing and my confidence in singing because my team was like, "Hey, your specialty is really your voice. Like you have to let everyone hear that." And
It's very
my
unique.
my tone is just something that I've always been like nervous about. I was like, "Man, it's too different. It's too different." And like ever since I met my team, they're like, "No, that's your gift. Like you have to
That's
share
your
that
X
with
factor.
people."
Yeah.
Yeah, so we've tapped into that, especially with this project. And I really wanted to show people the range, what I can do, not just with production, but just in songwriting in general.
Yeah, and you're another remix project, baby.
Round 15.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Who else is in your round that we might know?
Oh, Bonita.
Yup.
You know Bonita?
Yup.
Yeah.
She's
like,
great.
Oh my gosh, she's amazing.
Her voice is incredible.
Yeah, she's one of them that I always like want to put on front and like show how amazing she is. Because when I was in remix, like it was just astonished. I was astonished by how her vocal range was, and her pen game.
Her pen game is crazy too.
Yeah, and her pen game. So it's one of those things where whenever I can be in the same place with her and I put her on, I'll be like, hey, like we both amazing. Like you
Yeah.
gotta recognize her too. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely, definitely. And you got like a number of projects out already, all starting in 2020.
Yeah.
How long were you making those ones before you dropped it?
2020. I
Because they
was.
say your first project is like you've been working your whole life on this
Yeah,
first
no.
project.
Yeah. Actually, like, so my very first project, Cream, that came out in 2020. I was working on that in remix, and I kind of finished it literally within like 4 months. Like I didn't have much time, because I was like super nervous again, like not confident in my sound. And then Rich Kid was like, "Bruh, this is crazy. Like, why are you sitting on this? Like,
Yeah.
you need to put this out." And I found my manager in remix at that time before I actually graduated from the program.
Nice.
So once that happened, everything aligned. He helped me to put it out, and then we just grew from there.
Yeah,
and then the next couple months again, we put out Special K.
Another one, yeah.
Yeah.
You put out another
Yeah.
one. Crazy. I love that.
Yeah.
I hate when artists in the city try to be mysterious and disappear
Yeah.
for 20 years and then
Because it worked once, and so we're all trying to be him.
I mean,
it didn't work. It didn't work
man.
once. It didn't work once. I'd say it worked.
Who did it?
Who else?
did it?
I want to say
Weeknd.
twice. I'll say twice confidently.
Who else other than the Weeknd?
Daniel Caesar.
oh,
He's mysterious.
Yes, absolutely.
Nah,
He
he's
used his
just from-
absence
he's from Oshawa.
as he used his absence as mystery. He was living in downtown for the whole like run
That's true.
of things.
Really?
And even before that, he was sleeping in Trinity Bellwoods in the park bench. Like he was downtown for a minute. And so he just played the game very correctly,
True.
man.
Okay.
He aligned himself with the right people. And that's one of the things that you really gotta, it's tough when you're in this city and like you wanna, come up with your friends, you wanna come up with your people. But a lot of times you gotta reach out to the people that made it work already.
yeah.
And that's what Remix Project is in a way. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like a lot of those guys have seen and worked with and worked on rollouts and projects, and
Yeah.
you've seen the fruits of that labor.
Yeah.
You've seen what has come out of Remix Project, which is one of the only proven pipelines out of this city. I
yeah.
would say.
Yeah.
And
One of
has
the only
continued to.
proven pipeline programs that have launched artists, launched producers, launched just music people in general, and brought them to a better place for sure, almost every time.
Yeah.
So shout out to Gavin and the whole team, everybody over
Shout
there,
out, Gavin,
killing
sure.
it nonstop. How did you find out about Remix Project? You were downtown, so you probably knew about it.
So it's so funny because I think a lot of people like when they hear the story, they're like, "Oh, you automatically got in," like da da da. So I actually applied when I was like 17 first, and I didn't get in.
We all
I
did.
found out.
we all got rejected.
No, I got in. I said no. Keep going. I'm lying, guys. I'm completely lying.
Oh my goodness! The options, the
me, but I
options. You had the
turned it down.
options.
And then I created the cover project.
He had the option. But no, like I found out about it because I was just searching for like creative avenues. While I was in college, I was at Seneca doing independent music production for like
Shout
a
out Seneca.
year.
At York?
Yeah. So
The silence on the
The smallest little gunshots.
I cannot. But yeah, so while I was doing that, I was just searching up things to like continue that journey that I'm on within music. And I saw the Remix Project. I was like, oh, this is super cool. Like, I really want to be a part of it. And I applied. And it's so funny because when I applied, Rich was like, yo, I just hear so much more in you, but I feel like you're hiding it. And so he's like, yo, just try again. Like, try again, like in the next year. I didn't try again in the next year. I came back in 2 years because I was like, let me just grind a little bit. And I came back and I applied as an audio engineer instead because I was like, yo, if they're not going to let me in as an artist, I'm going to sneak my way in somehow. Like, you know what I mean?
If you can be the one pressing the buttons, you can press the buttons for yourself.
Exactly. So I came in, I pressed play, I played one of the songs I was recording at the time. He's like, yo, this is sick. Like, who mixed it? I was like, me. He's like, yo, who wrote it? I was like, me. He's like, who's
how'd you
singing
say
it?
it,
I was like, me. He's like, producer? I'm like, me. And he's like, what are we doing? Why are you applying as an audio engineer?
I
Like,
love
this is
Rich.
crazy.
Why did that already sound like a song? Who played this? I was like me.
That's
Who
a
did
song.
this? I was like me. Who did that? I was like me. Who did this? I was like me. See, you got the golden voice out the gate.
Man. But yeah, that was literally how it happened. And him and Click were there interviewing me, and I always remember that like moment because they were just like, "Yo, this is something special. We've never heard this before, and we really just want to support you." So they said yes, and from there they just really guided me and gave me that confidence to believe in the stuff that I was creating.
And what did that feel like when they were reacting to your music?
I felt like I accomplished something because the goal was to improve. And it wasn't necessarily to get accepted, to be honest. It was just to hear that I have improved and that I tried again. I just wanted to prove to myself I didn't give up. And so to hear them say, hey, like, this is crazy. This is way different than what you were doing 2 years ago. And to get that acceptance, that was a lot to me. So it let me know that I was on the right path.
Yeah, absolutely. That's amazing, man. Rich has done amazing things for the city that a lot of people probably have no idea about, but they will know in the future for sure. Rich is the man.
He knows how to pull the best out of people in the studios.
Oh, yeah.
Like when you do a session with Rich, you feel so calm and at peace.
We need Norm on the track, by the way.
Oh yeah,
We did a little song
we got
together.
some. We got to make more though. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, Norm got the vocals, bro.
Oh, we know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Now you
we're
confirm
well aware.
again.
We're well aware. Speaking of which, dog. Listen, man, this is a monumental moment right here, man.
Shit.
Yo, a Gravy Gang member fulfilled Norm's lifelong dream, fam. That man saw his brother, bruh. That man saw Anderson. Mr. Paak.
When did you see him?
My man, Mikhail.
Shout out Mikhail, man.
Mac Mickey.
Yeah.
One of our #1 supporters of the Gravy Gang. He's been riding with us for a long time.
Yeah.
He comes out to live shows, stand-up shows all the time.
Yeah.
Always supporting.
And he knows Norm would, suck Anderson's nipples if he could.
Twist everything.
Twist everything, pull all
the
the
twist
shit.
That's
on the
really
nipple?
crazy.
I would trade my unborn.
I don't know.
I commented I would trade my unborn first child
Wow.
for a pair of tickets.
That's crazy.
Anderson liked it. I'm like, Anderson, you liked it. Now send me them tickets.
Wow, he liked it where?
On the comment feed, whatever.
Oh, it's in his. Oh, okay,
That's
okay.
fire though.
And then Mikhail responds like, hey man,
I got you.
I was like, don't fuck around, bro. It's better not be no indecent proposal or nothing, man. I ain't
got you, bro.
You know,
You just start hearing.
Your kid is his, man. He'll come back in 20 years. Cough it up, nigga.
I can't.
I was like, listen, man, I had like, I was still on tour.
Yeah.
And I had, I'm running low on funds because, it's expensive
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
tours, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, do I buy my ticket home or a ticket to Edison Paak and then find a way to get home?
This guy was seriously contemplating
I
that.
was really contemplating it. I was like, man, I can't do it. And then when homie hit me up, I'm like, bro, you do realize I can come home now.
That's hilarious.
I was ready to spend that money, but
Yeah.
it was, once again, I seen him. This is my second time seeing him, but like he's one of the best performers of all time.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He's another one of those dudes that just has the golden voice. Like
Oh,
anything
yeah,
he
man,
says,
special.
Incredible.
anything he sings, like
His just natural speaking voice. It's one of those
Yeah.
people you hear them speaking, you're like,
He
can you
sings.
sing?
Yeah.
You ever heard somebody talking like, you
Yeah.
sing, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, first time I saw him was
That
Manifesto years and years
right,
ago.
at
yeah.
Echo Beach.
And that's when because I knew about him and I loved The Bird. That was like my Sunday morning, first thing in the morning. The bird with the work. And I'm like, I'm
Yeah.
running this.
Even
And
he's
then I
like,
saw him in Manifesto and I was just like, oh, he's him.
Yeah,
This guy's playing the drums
And
and singing.
He's singing
And
not
not
he's
even just
playing,
like
though.
singing, like
That's the
he's
thing.
singing.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
not just singing to just hold the note. Like
you-
he's going for
Bro,
it.
if you
See,
close your
everything.
eyes and listen, you wouldn't think he was playing the drums. And that is dangerous.
It's impossible.
yeah.
Like,
Like, that is like...
bro, I
Did
played
you
the
think
drums
that
in
move-
church. I know how difficult that is,
Oh, yeah.
dog. And he's not just doing a pattern that's just continuous. Like he's switching shit up.
Yeah, he's on
And I'm
off beat
like,
sometimes too. I'm like, what the...
What the fuck
Yeah.
am I seeing?
It's
And I had no idea before that. So it was like,
Really?
whoa. I was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
and he wasn't the headliner. It was Isaiah Rashad, I think it was that
Oh.
year.
Smoked that
That's
guy.
right.
Isaiah
That's right.
Smoked him up.
And yeah, Isaiah Rashad couldn't, he followed, but I was just like,
It's not it, man.
Dang.
Anderson really
Yeah, what's
packed
gonna
him
do? Free
out.
lunch? Yeah.
He showed the shine for real.
Dog,
And
It
all
was
he did
crazy.
was Malibu. And then when he did that one, ooh, champagne, pour it
Yeah,
down.
man. So good. So good. And true artistry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
True artistry in like everything that he does. You really feel like he honors and respects the legends and
Yeah.
like infuses that into his own music.
Free Nationals was his first
gonna
band
say,
ever,
yeah.
and they're winning Grammys alongside him.
That song with Daniel Caesar they got is
You know what I'm saying? When they
what's
played
that?
it,
Time? What's it called?
Beauty in Essex.
Beauty in Essex.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So
Dog.
I guess I was
Yeah.
so hoping Daniel was gonna come out and just surprise everybody with a
That would
performance.
be crazy.
Because he did
But then
with
they-
for Omar Apollo, I think he performed a couple nights before and Daniel popped out.
Wow.
So I thought when I saw Free National, I'm like, oh, they're gonna get Daniel
Yeah.
And
Beauty
he-
Essex in live?
And then Daniel also did something on Friday with Mustafa.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
Oh, I did see
Okay,
that.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Nice,
So,
nice.
like, I was just hoping he would come out, but some next dude was just playing it on the saxophone.
Okay.
Who's some
okay.
people you want to collaborate with?
Oh my gosh, Missy for sure. Like I just seen
Oh, you
seen
killing
her
it,
on,
Missy,
on
bro.
tour and I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, you
that's
went to the
one of-
show?
Yeah.
How
that's
incredible
one
was
of the
that?
best shows I've been to.
That's what everybody
like,
said.
Oh
My
my
sister said that.
gosh.
Super
it was
pissed
so
I didn't see it.
good, man. Like when you talk about visuals and she's a the performer, the
Yep.
dancers, the way everything made into a story and experience. Took us to space, basically.
Nice.
I feel like
it
when she
was
writes
fire.
music, she writes it for the music video and the performance
Absolutely.
experience.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
not
not
just the
absolutely.
song.
You can hear the
Songs.
visuals.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
can hear the
Yeah.
visuals.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
insane.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I want her and Doja Cat to do something.
Oh,
that
that'd be
would be
crazy.
Crazy.
Because
Yeah.
they have like such an alien theme going
Yeah.
on with both of them throughout their
Right.
careers that I'm like,
Yeah, it would
that would
be-
be literally otherworldly.
Yeah.
And I
Throw
don't
Tyler
think.
in there, it's OD.
Oh yeah.
And Tierra Whack.
Oh my god. Oh, that'd be.
And Kelly Sway.
And Kelly
God.
That is the
That'd be a
Thanos.
problem,
Nah, that would be crazy.
I have inevitable.
No,
That's
no.
amazing. So Missy Elliott is one.
Yeah, because people forget that Missy like actually produces too. Like she sings crazy, she produces. So I
Writes
think that would
crazy,
be. Oh
everything.
my gosh! Like another one is Pharrell. Obviously, that's
Of
just
course.
a dream for me. And then it's cool that you mentioned Tierra because I've been wanting that. So
Can you give us a front and cover?
Oh my
front?
God. That would
Cover?
be fire.
Bruh, no, I don't want to mash up the song. Like,
Yeah.
No, like
And a gossip folk remix.
Yeah, that's
Front
song.
and gossip folks.
That song. I've been literally asked so many times recently, like, yo, would you do a cover to this? And I'm like, yo, I'm so not a cover person, and here's why. Because I feel like a song is supposed to be what it is, and because I love it so much, I would never try to alter what it is.
Yeah, like
that's
Childish
just how I
Gambino
am.
singing,
Like,
I'm so into you.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Right.
Don't high five. That's crazy.
Horrible.
But haven't you ever heard a cover that you like more than the original?
Weak, SWV. JoJo's Weak.
Really?
I know a lot of
That's
people
a
will
crime,
say,
brother.
yeah, I
That's
know.
kind of crazy.
JoJo?
I'm not
I
gonna
know,
lie.
it's wild. But
JoJo's amazing.
if you hear
but-
JoJo's version, I'm telling you, it's fire to me. To me, it doesn't have to be everybody's opinion.
Casey
It's just me.
Jodeci with Lately for Stevie Wonder.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those guys
familiar.
made it its own thing.
Even Let It
No.
Snow. There's a lot of songs
Yeah.
we think are original by the person.
I was
Wait,
gonna
wait,
I was
wait.
gonna say, like,
That's
Let It
not-
Snow is not by them.
Whitney Houston.
Who did Let It Snow?
I Will
first?
Always love
yeah,
you.
That's Dolly Parton.
That's
Oh,
Dolly
yeah.
Parton.
Smoke
Yeah.
Dolly. Get out of here,
Smoke
Dolly.
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 That's
Get
Smoke
out of
Dolly.
here.
Oops.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
See what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But there are some covers that are so good you think it's the original version.
Yeah.
Wait,
You know what I mean?
That's
did
true.
who did you just say before Dolly Parton?
You talking
Let
about
It Snow?
JoJo?
Let It Snow. Who did Let It Snow?
I don't know.
Before
It
Boyz
was
II
like it was like a old it was like around Earth Angel times, one of those bands, but it was like a no name type of band. I don't know what they're.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you what they're.
Voice to No version is gonna always be played.
The
Like,
Jamaican
come on.
version
I
of Soul Survivor or
Do it,
Soul
do it, do it,
Provider is
do
way
it.
better than the
The
Michael Bolton.
soul provider.
you gotta do the
Yeah, Jamaicans covers are come on, man.
Yeah.
Michael Bolton covers for Jamaicans.
I
Yo.
can't.
The way you guys love that guy, man,
Different.
I don't know. I don't understand it.
It's Michael Bolton, nigga.
And honestly, my mom liked him too.
Yo, I know Africans love the same niggas we love, man. I know y'all
But we do like
bro.
nah, but they're Jamaican, so we can't even say that.
They're Jammo. I don't like the Jammo boys.
I cannot.
What's your background?
Jamaican.
Bah! Bah! We got another one, bitches! Another one! Talent just seeping out of the pores
I
of
can't.
this tiny island.
Absolutely. Show love.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I can tell by your hands you're Jamaican for sure.
What does that mean?
Let me see the knuckles. Oh, let me
No,
see.
she had the gun fingers were right on top. You know what I mean? It was on cock. The way you went, I was like, oh, that was too
I thought you were
natural.
going to say she had the black knuckles. The Vice cartels.
Bro, the way I've been accused of bleaching, brother, like it's crazy.
You?
Because of my hands.
Yes, they're lighter than
Because you got
your-
the knuckles.
Yeah.
See, and that's one reason y'all niggas leave me alone. You see the consistency, baby?
Bleaching is not really in my
Niggas need to
past,
get off my
future,
back.
and
You see
present.
this? You see the consistent. Look at the pattern, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, nah. Hey, this is why do we have to defend that?
Right? Like the
2024.
knuckles.
Evil times are we living in right now,
I'm not
man.
bleaching. Look at me.
Yeah. This is eczema. I don't know. What can I do?
So what's next for you?
For me, I'm every single time I'm working. So I'm literally working on everything new right now and just trying to create the next thing for me to present to my audience and for new fans that are coming along just to hear how my sound is developing. Because
Yeah.
I think out of all the projects that I've put out, this one has just had so much love.
Yeah.
And I'm really, really grateful for it. And so I just want to keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, make sure you guys go check out A Kid from Toronto, dropped August 16th
Great project.
on all streaming services. Great project. Yeah, just bangers, man.
Yeah,
just,
please collab
you're
with 070
good,
Shake
man.
too.
Oh, yeah.
Dog. I was listening to this project. I'm like, oh, 070 Shake.
Oh,
Somewhere
yeah, that'd
here
be
would
trash. Yeah.
We'll get to that. It's
No, I like 070 trash. I'm not.
Just bobbing my head.
Wait, hold on. Record stop. No, I like 070 Shake. I haven't heard anything from her in a while. That's my own fault though. I haven't really checked in.
Same.
I listened to her early Yes Jules days. When she was running around with Yes Jules all over the
I
place.
remember that, but I didn't see
Last
the,
song I heard by her was that DJ Khaled one with Buju Banton. That I was like, yo.
Was it on the Khaled album?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was, I can't remember what it's called, but she bodied that
She did?
shit. I was like, how she outbar
Yeah, and
Buju?
her voice is crazy.
Buju just came out. This is when Buju just touched road, like,
Oh, wow.
and or was it Movado? It's one of them. One of them. And I was like, whoa. Okay, 070, like you're
Yeah.
versatile. I never
That's
knew.
hard to do too.
Yeah, I never knew she
Yeah.
had that bag. So, yeah, no, I love what I'm hearing from you, man. A kid from Toronto. Like I said, you guys go stream that. Came out August 16th.
Yes. Yeah.
Nice,
yeah.
nice.
We do this thing here for every guest called the manifestation moment.
Oh, I love that.
So we give you the moment to manifest something into the world that normally
It seems
it
impossible.
seems impossible to happen, but boom, when you say it, it happens because you
We've
said
seen
here
it
on
happen a
EG.
million
Oh,
times
yeah.
on here.
It always
actually.
happens on Extra Gravy for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
man.
Well, for me, I'm manifesting, to go on tour. A lot of my fans right now are from Japan, and my dream has been to go to Japan. So
They take your niggas over there.
Oh, okay.
To tour.
No.
Please don't put that on the tour. They're taking them to tour.
Yeah, for your internal organs.
tripling down.
They're triple the price.
No, what I'm saying is they pay niggas to go over there.
The way he said it was
Oh,
like
yeah.
so bad. Like they taking niggas over there.
They don't accept the niggas at first.
No.
They're asking for black men to come over there and procreate
I did hear this.
because they have a very aging population over there. A lot of old people, so they're trying to repopulate. But regardless,
Okay, well,
you want to go to Japan?
unfortunately, I can't help with the reproductive contribution over there.
We're working on that.
But I would love to perform, and I really feel that in my heart that I'll be there soon. So my goal, and that's what I'm manifesting, is to perform and tour in Asia.
Nice.
Oh, I see
Kalisway
it.
in
That's pretty
Tokyo.
Yes.
Live in Tokyo.
Absolutely.
Kalisway.
How do you think your music reached out there?
Oh, I just feel like a lot of people don't realize that city pop, the actual genre, is so big in Japan and Korea.
What is city pop?
City pop is another form of like funk and pop and R&B intertwined into
I could
one.
see that.
Yes,
So
I
they've
could see
been
that.
really.
I can definitely see that,
Yeah.
especially with the dancer scene over there.
Oh,
That's exactly what I thought of too.
Yeah, I actually just hit 77 on Tokyo's Hot 100 for Baby Girl. So yeah, like that was super.
Japan rocking with extra gravy, baby.
You guys worry about the charts here?
Japan is so
Konnichiwa,
great.
We overseas, baby.
You
We in
feel me?
Japan. 77?
I love red dots.
Never, dog.
I love red dots.
Red dot. That's the sun, the red sun, the land of the rising sun.
Yeah. Think about girls,
dot.
period.
Yeah.
Nah, this is amazing. You're amazing. Thank you so much for dropping
so much
by.
for having me.
Appreciate you so
Yeah.
much, and we want nothing but the best for you. I hope you go to Japan this year.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
we got
Thank you
you,
guys
man, no
again. I had so much fun.
That's a
Blessings.
Amazing.
Big up Kalisway for coming through and blessing us on the pod, man. She's
killed it,
She's
man.
gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
She's gonna go crazy. I'm excited.
voice.
I'm excited to see her. I'm also excited for the Super Bowl. I'm so excited. Oh my God.
I'm never
Oh,
excited
man.
for
Can
the
you guys
Super Bowl.
see the excitement?
Are you excited for the Super Bowl? Or are you excited for the Super Bowl halftime show?
I am excited for the halftime
Oh,
show.
what's happening at halftime?
Oh, you forgot? You didn't? Yeah, I get it. He's in a different group chat. Yeah. it's been fun.
Nah. This is interesting. Kendrick is a Super Bowl halftime performer.
Yeah.
How do we feel?
Like, Geminis are winning, bro. Another
nigga a
W for
bitch,
Geminis, bro.
So my question is, how often is it based off of who's the hottest artist at the time versus the relevance of who's the hottest person from the place they're going to be performing at?
That's a great question.
That's a really
Let's
good question.
ask Chat GPT.
Because when you look at all the places that
Since
that
Jay-Z's come
hosted-
on, it's been
The hotter artists or legacy
it's been
people?
city themed.
Okay.
I don't want to say hometown themed because it's not hometown themed. But J-Lo and Shakira in Miami,
Yeah.
that's a theme.
Great
It's a
memes.
theme.
Latinos are
Great
heavy
memes. Yeah, I love
in
that.
Miami. LA now was very hometown centric in a sense, but it was still a theme because Eminem and 50 were there.
Because it was just Dr. Dre.
It's Dr. Dre,
Dre's
Snoop.
people.
Dr.
Yeah,
Dre
it's
and
his
friends.
friends. You know what I mean? So
it was LA through him and friends.
so it's
Okay.
still themed, but not centered on hometown heroes.
Okay.
Who are the last 20? Let's ask ChatGPT.
Obviously, when The Weeknd did it. Wait, he didn't do it, did he?
He did,
He
actually.
did do it. Yeah. Obviously, he wasn't
Wasn't-
the hometown
Yeah,
hero.
yeah.
He was the hottest artist.
But he said, like,
at the
since
time.
Jay-Z joined, so the most recent one was over with Dr. Dre, right? That's the more recent one?
Well, last year was Usher.
Oh, I forgot about that.
The year before that was Rihanna in Nevada. Remember? revealed the
There was
pregnancy.
2 since the Dr. Dre one?
Yeah,
Holy shit.
right? Time flies, bro.
fucking-
Time
yeah.
flies. So yeah, you had Usher, you had Rihanna, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar, 50 Cent. The
So when
Weeknd
did
was
Jay-Z
before
come
that.
in though?
Jay-Z came in right here, 2022.
2022.
Okay.
2021 was The Weeknd, and before that it was heavily pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heavily pop, not necessarily who was the hottest that year. It was
big pop
just
acts.
big
Yeah.
pop acts with a lot of hits.
Right.
Because Bruce Springsteen, 2009 was not his
boss.
year. The Who,
Every year is his
2010
year.
was not his year.
Rolling Stones, Paul
Black Eyed
McCartney.
Peas is probably the first one that's like, okay, they're hot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's give it to them.
2011?
Yeah, they had some of their biggest songs, 2009 to 2011.
I guess, yeah.
Some of their biggest tracks.
2011, I don't remember what song was up.
Kick, kick. No.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
I gotta feel it. Like you gotta
that
put
was
that
09
on halftime
Yeah,
show.
that's a halftime
That's
show.
such a
True. I get it,
halftime
yeah.
song. Katy Perry lost me with that one.
Yeah, I don't know.
completely. But I get it. She has hits.
We'll talk about
and
her.
they also brought out Missy, which
CeeLo Green with Madonna was interesting.
CeeLo Green.
Nicki Minaj, MIA.
This is
CeeLo
before
Green.
they completely canceled him.
CeeLo Green had
he's
me
one
crying
canceled
laughing.
person we don't talk about a lot.
Why did he get canceled?
Why did he said something crazy and defending rape?
Whoa.
Yeah, on Twitter.
Oh, what?
Wait. What?
Why did CeeLo get canceled?
Oh.
After his controversial tweets about rape. Yeah. He has some tweets about rape that he kind of
It's rape if the victim is unconscious.
Brother, what?
Yep.
CeeLo, why?
If someone passed out, they're not even with
Yeah,
you.
that nigga
conscious.
looks evil,
What did he
though,
say?
like-
Hold on.
What in the
Yeah.
Bill
If
Huxtable?
someone
Yeah, play a song right
is
now.
passed out, what does it say? If someone is passed out, they're not even with you consciously. So with implies consent.
Wait.
Oh
what?
my God, that was worse than I thought it was.
What? And he has more than one tweet about
He has
this?
more than one.
Yo, you're sick to my
He is a
stomach.
So
sick
if I
youth.
tried but did not succeed, but the person said I did, then what really happened? Oh my God!
What is happening, brother?
What is going on?
With the glasses too in the
When
picture.
someone breaks into a home, there's broken glass. Where's your plausible proof anyone was?
What?
Yeah.
he's- This
he
is-
might be crazy.
No, he is. This is an insane crash out.
That boy is crazy.
Wow.
I can't even play that song no more.
No, we can't.
No.
That's insane.
Oh, he knew he was evil.
Fuck you. Yeah, so CeeLo will not be at the halftime show.
Never again.
Never again.
That's-
Wow.
Yeah, he's
Wow.
can't even defend
Like
that.
I knew it was bad. I didn't know it was that
There's
bad.
no gray area with that at all. Like this is like, yeah, he's done.
He's finished.
Anybody who's like trying to say no, but like no.
no.
that's-
You're done too.
Full feed.
Full feed. Like he went in like
Yeah, that's insane.
That's crazy. So yeah, it hasn't been hometown themed. Obviously, Kendrick has the hottest song in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, had. I don't want to say it's still the hottest song because I really have not heard it.
Yeah, I haven't heard it.
I have not heard
That's
it
actually pretty
once
funny.
in a long time.
Granted, we
Now,
are
is
in
there,
Toronto.
is there any
so-
other songs right now in America that are uniting Americans like they're not like us?
No.
No.
So
No.
is that the reason
But-
as to why they're putting on there? Because it's the most American song right now.
Calling that song an American song.
Uh,
actually
It is an
crazy.
American fucking anthem.
is, but that's
a
actually
It is.
song
so
for
nuts.
It is
America.
actually a xenophobic bop.
Yeah.
It is.
That's
I
actually
don't think
crazy.
they're absolutely not wrong for putting them on.
No, not at all.
I just think it's interesting.
timing?
The timing. It's interesting based on what the song is about
Yeah.
because we know he doesn't get this without the beef,
Yeah, no. Of course
and he's not gonna perform any other song from the beef but this song.
Watch him do every beef
If
song.
he does fucking Meet the
He's-
Grabs
that's opening-
at the Super Bowl,
You see Alchemist on the keys? Like, what is happening?
I would do it as a head fake.
Yeah,
Like you know
that-
how they only do pieces of songs.
Yo.
I would make him come out like dun, 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 and
Yeah.
he pops out from the
Yeah,
center
yeah,
stage.
yeah, yeah.
That would be
hard.
incredible.
That would be really hard, yeah.
But
He's-
yeah, no, he gets this because of the diss, right? Can
gets
he
this because
perform
of
that
Jay-Z?
diss?
No, he can, I don't think he can say pedophile on TV, can he?
No, he's just
You
gonna.
can't say pedophile on TV. Don't they say it in Law and Order, SCVU, like all the time?
They do a lot of things in SVU. They can't do on like the news.
I guess because it's live, it's different rules with the FCC.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they'll allow him to sing just the chorus.
Yeah, it'd be like certified, you know?
Well, that's the thing, right? He doesn't have to technically say the
Yeah.
bad parts if the crowd will say the bad
This
parts.
is what's gonna happen. They're gonna have the largest marching band performing
God.
"They Not Like Us."
That's gonna be hard.
That's what
The
it's gonna be. It's
band
gonna be
opens
all.
the-
It's gonna be all the black colleges and universities, all the HBCUs coming together, playing "They Not Like Us" together,
Dog.
just rolling around in circles while he just stands there, not even having to rap. He's gonna make everybody rap
gonna
the
do that
lyrics
dance.
for him.
yeah,
While
bro.
everybody's just
Bro, the embassy's gonna be
because
hot,
this is the
bro.
thing, right? The trailer when we found out that he was hosting this,
Bro.
American,
the
that
trailer,
flag,
Bro, I
man.
said it before, man. This guy can commit murder and like hide it very well.
This is the thing, right? To your point, he is a walking contradiction, but people don't care.
Talk to me.
This is a man that did To Pimp a Butterfly with a judge dead in front of the homies in front of the White House. And now you're standing in front of a giant American flag. Like, and this is a scene that he's replicating from a war propaganda movie.
It is war. So I get.
Is
I
it
get,
war if you claiming you already won and that there's no round twos? The war is done.
War never ends.
Whatever.
No, he said the war is done.
The battle is
He
over.
said no round twos, which also
You're right.
World War II.
has he watched sports? There's tons of round twos.
Yeah, but it wouldn't be round two. It'd
Have
be,
you you can't say that
no,
against
it'd be a
different
Warriors in
series.
Cleveland,
He's talking in NFL.
Boston and New York.
In NFL.
In the NFL, there is round twos.
Super Bowl. After the Super Bowl, there's no second game.
Yeah.
That
No,
one
it's
last
not,
final
no, but
game.
that's not round two. Is me coming back the next year and facing you again.
That's a different
If I
series.
face you again in the different series, same different round.
But I got it.
That's a different round.
I
Yeah,
know
if
he
I
was
watch this,
talking
if I
Super
win
Bowl
one-
specifically.
Super Bowl. Next year, you come back, we face each other again. You win that Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Didn't you win round two?
No, I won the second series, so we're 1-1.
That's more rematch. Yeah, it's like boxing.
Semantic math.
Because
bro.
it is because like
Semantic
the
math,
round
bro.
is closer than a series. You know what I mean? The round is gonna be more immediate. The series you gotta wait for the
Okay,
next
for
time
example,
we face each other.
Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese.
Okay.
Was it not round two when they faced each other, and it was one of the highest televised college basketball games of all time?
It's only round two because they're probably not gonna always see each other like that.
I
Exactly.
think all women are
exactly.
winners.
Drake and Kendrick ain't always gonna see each other.
All
When
women
do they
win.
see each other?
When they want to.
I don't think Drake's seen that nigga in 12 years. What if they've been in the same spot? We'd see pictures. They don't even be in the same areas.
Yeah.
Kendrick be at parks doing push-ups.
Yeah.
Drake be with the baddies at
Mexican
Dave and
burpees.
Buster's. They ain't in the same place.
Yeah.
So the round two thing, I was like, I get it in terms of like, if Drake puts out a track right now, Kendrick is not responding.
Yeah.
I think that's what he was more like alluding to.
Yeah.
Like, I've done it. It's boring to me now. I'm kind of over it.
And yeah, he only said it because
unless-
of what Drake posted, right? The whole like, we're gonna see in round two, we're gonna win round two.
Oh yeah.
Unless
So-
Drake drops something and just to fuck him up, drops another album, like drops
mean,
something
it'd be-
right.
I think-
right
What's the only?
right on
What
top
is
of
the only way Drake can bring him back out to
I
make
think-
more songs? What
I
is
don't
the
thi-
only
I
way?
think now, I think Drake has to consistently win in different areas, music included. You know, like if his next moves are going to be like, okay, he's coming back, not just music wise, but just Drake as a whole, like as a dominant figure, then I think we can revisit that conversation about, all right, what's Kendrick going to do? Because Drake kind of got himself out of the mud. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think Kendrick. It's incumbent on Kendrick to do anything at that point, though, because he's already done what he has to do. People already looked at him in a light where he's better than Drake. So
Yeah,
I
but-
think it's no matter what Drake does as a win, people have made their minds up.
I think
people
people,
have-
are fickle, though. I think that if we do get into a state where Drake is back to being dominant, then it would force people to have that conversation of saying like, yo, you guys saying he was down and out. He's back.
Well, I say that now.
What do you mean?
I say that. I say he's already back. Looking at the music that he's been dropping.
Not yet.
I don't
no.
feel like I'm still up.
Why don't you say not yet?
Just because it's not ubiquitous yet.
Okay.
You know?
It's interesting because like I feel like this is a deeper, darker criminal link.
Talk to me.
I feel like Jay-Z.
yo.
Is Littlefinger, man.
Come on.
Yo,
I
this
feel like
is
that guy is Littlefinger, bro.
Two birds, man. Two birds.
Like,
are dead.
Listen, I think there's a thing when I think competition and fans can drive two people against each other.
Freaky ass nigga. I'm kidding.
What?
Fan.
Oh, you're dumb. I think fans and just being in the same space as your peer can ruffle feathers and it can become something that it would never have became if the fans didn't get involved and if media didn't get involved. Because I do
100%.
think media,
They egg it on.
just like sports and everything else, like the way they're trying to pin Caitlyn against Angel right now, and Caitlyn and Angel keep saying, we are cool.
Yeah, they're gonna.
We are good.
They're gonna fan the flames as long as it's gonna burn.
It's going to turn into,
way
they are
more-
not going to like each other eventually.
Yeah, because that's what they're trying to create.
It's going to happen. It's inevitable.
Yeah.
It's well.
And you see it
It's
play out.
Larry and Bird. It's Larry and Bird, but in the WNBA. That's actually it was Larry and Bird. Oh, sorry, it was Magic and Bird.
Yeah.
that blew up the NBA just
Exactly.
before Michael Jordan came.
Exactly.
In. So they're
Michael
trying to-
Jordan is
they're
Juju.
they're using the exact same formula in the WNBA. I guarantee you, after those two, they're gonna have their next Jordan.
Juju.
Is Juju
Watkins.
Juju Watkins
Or
There we go.
Paige. Yeah, her or Paige are the next ones. They're going to be the Michael Jordan of the shit.
Okay.
To be honest, Caitlyn might be the Michael Jordan already. I'm sorry. Those numbers she putting up is stupid.
Yeah.
She's about to beat the career 25 and 10s. Like, she has almost more 25 and 10 games than anyone in their career.
in the damn.
In her rookie year.
It's demonic.
Bruh. It doesn't make sense, bro. So, like, yeah, no, I think Asia Wilson is the Michael Jordan, to be very clear.
Okay.
But regardless, we're getting off track.
Yeah.
Kendrick and Drake,
Jay-Z,
Jay
yeah.
and Drake have had an up and down relationship over the years.
Which, if you're looking at it from now, it's always been a down. Like, it's always been a, like, you think Jay
think it's-
really...
I feel Jay only gave him a blind because he was forced to. He had to.
Forced by
He
who?
didn't
Who
do
could
it 'cause
force
he
Jay?
wanted.
I don't know if he forced to. I think he
He just
thought
knew
he
it
could.
was the
could
right
control him.
thing to do.
I think he
I think he thought he could control
I think
him.
he was like trying to be like, yo, man, it's amazing what you're doing, but he's still kind of little broing you
He's
in terms
trying
of like,
to little bro him.
yeah, like you'll be as big as I want you to be. But once you surpass that, then it's like, all right, he's out of control.
Jay-Z has to maintain big bro status. Just like how Beyonce has to maintain big sis status.
Big sis.
Beyonce sends every girl flowers. Not because they're cool and she loves them and no, it's little bruh.
Yeah, I mean,
I send you flowers, you're little bruh, nigga. Know your place.
That's a
I
real
bless
power.
you.
That's a crazy power move, though, for sure.
I
It's not-
bless you, bro. They can't say nothing because they're grateful.
Yeah.
But and at the same time, they gotta post it for clout.
Yeah.
But and Beyonce knows this.
And if you don't post it, you look crazy.
you look nut. If you don't post it,
She
you
be like,
might fall
"And?"
out of her graces.
And if you come out with the theory like, nah, she's trying to play me, now you're crazy.
You see what I'm saying? Nikki can't even say her name like Voldemort right now.
Unless you want
dog.
to keep the feed clean, right?
Nikki been
You
trying
know
to
what I mean?
go off about this woman and can't say her name like Voldemort.
Unless-
She can say J name, and she can't say B. She don't even say words that start with B. Dog, I'm telling you, there's something behind Jay-Z and Beyonce that I'm not gonna say is dark, but I'm gonna say it's sinister.
For sure.
Oh, come on now.
I'm gonna say it's sinister,
Yeah.
but it's sinister in a way that I respect.
You respect it?
Yeah,
You would
because
respect it, brother.
It's business. It's business, and it's the art of war, bro.
Yeah.
It's the art of war. You got to stay on top by any means necessary. You got to make calculated moves, and the moves that they make can never be traced back to them.
Except for the, yeah.
Like for the example, this Kendrick and the whole decision of Kendrick.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, after years of Jay-Z being the head and the face and producer of the halftime show,
He's always on the
all of a
figurehead.
sudden,
He's a figurehead.
we
I
get
have
an
no power.
explanation that Jay holds no power in making this decision.
Yeah.
Why have we learned this now? And why did it come so quickly? I mean, same day, bro.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z is never gonna come out and be like, hey guys, I don't do this. He's not gonna tweet it.
Yeah.
Beyonce not gonna tweet it.
Let him talk.
They let the powers that be tweet it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And everything, he makes moves where it's like, I can put the onus on someone else
Yeah.
if need be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brooklyn Nets. Everybody thought Jay-Z owns the Brooklyn Nets. We find out he's a part owner, figurehead type vibe. Promoter, essentially.
Promoter. Yeah.
Damn.
Glorified promoter.
Damn, Jay.
What else? Ace of Spades.
Yeah.
You name it. Everything he's been a joint venture in, he's never been a majority owner. And he's
Listen.
always played like he is, and the companies use him like he is.
But let's not forget, every #1 song that Jay-Z has is because of the feature that he had on it, or it was him being the feature on it.
Wait, really?
First joint, what was it? Mariah Carey's Heartbreak. The one he did, that was his
I
first.
don't know. I mean, you're more familiar with his
right.
discography than I would be.
Most of his #1 hits are with other people.
Empire State of Mind, Alicia Keys.
Alicia
Crazy in
Keys.
Love, Beyonce, Jay-Z.
Beyonce.
Umbrella, Rihanna, Jay-Z.
Rihanna.
Numb Encore, Jay-Z, Linkin Park.
Linkin
Run
Park.
This Town, Rihanna, Kanye.
Wow.
Sicko Mode. Wait, what?
Sicko. Wait.
As a part of a remix? Huh? I've never heard that in my life. Suit and Tie, Justin
ChatGPT might be
Timberlake.
drunk.
But yeah, no, Jay doesn't have any. Yo,
Nothing by
we've
himself.
had these.
This
You
is your goal?
always need.
We've had
people.
these talks about Jay never being the clear cut number
Number one.
one guy.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Kobe.
Yeah.
Whereas he's never been the clear-cut #1 guy. Kobe's always had somebody there that you could argue. Tim Duncan, LeBron James, he's Dwayne Wade. There's always been somebody that you can argue that year had just as good or a better year.
But it was like culturally understood that this person is the #1, which is the case
He
for Jay.
positions himself as an heir of royalty. The way he moves, like think for example that picture of Jay-Z, Michael Jackson, and Rockefeller. Like just look at that picture. Niggas is wilding out. Jay-Z make sure he's unimpressed.
Yeah.
That's a power move. That's not somebody that's not happy to see Michael Jackson show up to the Summer Jam concert. This is Michael fucking Jackson.
Yeah.
Even he grew up on that nigga. So it's not like he wasn't excited, but he knows he's so calculated, bro. And that's what I respect about him.
Could it be
He's
that, or could it
very
just be his
calculated.
personality? I mean, it's probably both. Like his personality is probably not.
His
a big
personality is
personality.
boss.
Is it boss? Or
He
is it
came
just
into
not,
the game with $1 million already. Before he was a rapper.
I don't know if it's necessarily a boss personality. It could be like he came into the game with like a smaller personality, where it's like he's maybe timid or whatever it could be, and that turned into
Never. Jay-Z never was timid. Never.
Even when he didn't have
came
anything?
in richer than most rappers,
he came
brother.
in already $1 million.
He came in
before
richer than
rapping.
most rappers, and this is a guy who danced background for Big Daddy Kane, nigga.
he danced.
What? Go look at
didn't
the
know.
video on YouTube.
Jay
High
dancing?
top, overalls, dancing background for, and
For
he went
another man?
on tour with Big Daddy Kane dancing.
You were dancing for Big Daddy, fam.
Freak of the week,
This is your
nomination, 1 vote. You got 1 vote already, nigga. That's 1 vote already, nigga.
Damn.
That's crazy.
But Jay is a boss, bro, and he moves like he's playing real chess, like.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't know, man. There's something with him and Drake that just will not
What about-
go away.
And the him and Wayne thing too.
Him and Wayne. Well, there's a thing, right? Wayne has always bigged him up like he is him. Like he's always said, I'm his son. Like that's the Mr. Carter. I'm Dwayne Carter, but that's the Mr. Carter. He's always bigged him up. Jay-Z paid $14 million in taxes for this nigga
Oh wow.
when Birdman wouldn't do it.
On Gladys.
On Gladys. On Gladys and them. He paid $14 million of his taxes for him, bro.
That's a lot.
So it's not like he doesn't fuck with Wayne,
Yeah.
but I think he doesn't fuck with Drake even more.
Yeah,
And I
it's clear.
think
It's
he
clear.
doesn't fuck with Nicki even more. And when you take into account the type of music that Wayne makes, I would argue the majority of his biggest hits are not suitable for the halftime show. Can't do a lollipop at the halftime show.
I mean, he could.
You could, but nobody's gonna be. That's when channels start turning, brother.
What? A lollipop?
That's black famous. That's
That's
not
white famous. Lollipop is white famous, bro.
It's not.
I'm telling you it is.
You can tell me whatever you want. It's not.
It's a fact.
It's not a fact.
It is. It has to be a
Millie
fact.
is white famous. Millie is absolutely white famous. Niggas do not. White people do not know who Static Shock is, and he is on the track. Like, there's no way you could convince me Lollipop is one of them. And so
feel like
when you
it
go
is.
into, I think he has, in my opinion, 4 or 5 songs that white people will go absolutely stupid for.
Yeah, now that you say it,
But
it really is.
the majority of his songs that he would have to do are features, just like Jay-Z. It's a feature,
Mm.
right? He can't do
It'd be
Leather
all the
So
features.
Soft. He can't do fucking Teach Me How to Love. He can't do.
Yes.
Those are his pop smashes for white people that are too slow for the halftime show.
Okay.
And so
Yeah.
he'd be forced to bring out Young Money because they got the smashes. Hot Boys don't have the white people smashes, and the rest of Cash Money don't have the white people smashes. He'd have to bring out Nicki and Drake. It would have to be Lil Wayne and Young Money.
Yeah.
Tyga, Nicki,
Oh,
Drake.
Tyga
You're
was-
getting Smittadash.
Tiger would smoke that shit.
All three of them smoking that shit.
Yeah.
And you're talking about a 12-minute performance. Can't do full songs. You're going to get 30 seconds of each smash.
Yeah.
And so Lil Wayne doesn't have the tracks for that.
Damn, that's such a good point.
You
And this
have
is
the
coming
tracks
from a
for-
Wayne fan, right?
Bro, I'm a heavy Wayne fan.
And I'm not,
Wayne
so-
is a mixtape god.
Yeah.
He
yeah.
cannot do
Can't
the
perform the
Super Bowl
mistake
halftime
shit.
show with
Yeah.
just himself doing smashes.
And
He
then even
can't.
the way he's performing too. I mean, we all saw the clip, right?
That on top of everything,
WrestleMania
which
thing?
I don't even take that into account. People are like, oh, he
How
won't
come?
memorize his lyrics, and oh, have you seen him perform? This is the Super Bowl. It's a 12-minute performance. He's gonna memorize that 12 minutes,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and he's gonna rehearse nonstop because this is the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's something that he's spoken about in interviews countless times
Saying
as
that
a
he wants
dream
it,
of
yeah,
his.
yeah.
He's specifically said, in New Orleans, I want to do this.
Pretty sad.
It's sad, brother.
Yeah, that's pretty
It's sad for somebody that looks up to this man and who's in charge.
Oh, yeah.
And you saw what the engineer said. The engineer tweeted, never are we going to be in this position again.
Oh, yeah. So
where
yeah.
somebody else decides
he's
our
like,
fate.
I'm angry, confused, but
Which
more than
means-
anything, inspired.
They were told there's a possibility.
Yeah.
There's no way that you were sitting around waiting just with no indication that you could have been a part of the Super Bowl, which means they fed him a pipe dream of, yeah, you could be the one.
It's tragic, man.
But when you take in how Nicki has spoken about Jay,
Yeah.
and you take in Drake and Jay's
Nicki's not holding
relationship,
back either.
she's never been holding back.
I didn't know this.
She's been talking about it.
But these
And she has
tweets.
every reason to. Listen, Jay's backing of Meg and the timing of the backing of Meg
Correct.
and Rock Nation managing her
Rock Nation.
will crumble.
And the beef, and the beef with Tory. Like,
The beef with
yeah.
Tory. Listen, Nicki siding with Tory.
Mm-hmm.
If Nicki then gets onto the halftime show, how does Meg feel about Jay?
Oh, yeah, it's fucked.
And Meg is clearly the breadwinner right now, right?
Yeah, over at Rock Nation, yeah.
Nicki,
Breadwinner, but not
in
really
terms of
winning that much.
Nikki, in terms of relationship wise, though, is someone you're not going to want to work with over Meg because Meg is not online bashing her peers. Drake, listen, I think the title thing has a lot to do with this,
Oh, for sure. I think,
especially when you take in how Jack Dorsey be moving right now.
bro, I think,
Why is the former head of Twitter hate Drake?
you know why.
I know why, nigga. I did the Googles. I did the knowledge, nigga.
Big T.
Let me take a little drink. Hold on.
Big tape.
Do the knowledge, son.
I found out and I was
know.
like,
So-
I get it.
I've been wondering, why is Jack Dorsey becoming DJ head for Jay-Z? Why is Jack from
funny.
Twitter becoming the mouthpiece for Jay-Z? Because he is the mouthpiece for Jay-Z because they're heavy, close friends.
Yeah.
Close friends for years. Jay-Z sold him title.
Very wild. I didn't know that.
Jay-Z sold him title in exchange for a seat on the board at Square,
I did. Okay.
That Jack
I do
owns.
vaguely remember this then. Okay.
right? You remember title when they rolled it out?
Yeah. That video with all the artists kind of saying you all have 1%.
Who was not there? That everybody was like,
We know.
why is he not there?
Drake was not there.
Drake was not there.
This is what year again? Title came out, I want to say 2013. Was it 12? 14? Yeah, I remember the black and white commercial. Madonna was there. Everyone is there. Bono even, I think.
Yep. Dead Mouse, Nicki, a whole bunch of them.
2014,
Nicki
October.
was there, Rihanna, Dead Mouse, Bon
Yeah.
Jovi, a whole bunch of them were there.
Yeah,
March
they-
2015. That's when Drake goes full gun ho with Apple,
Okay.
right? Now walk with me here, okay? Conspiracy Marlin tinfoil hat is on. All right?
All right, here we go.
Drake has been dropping songs on Instagram. Never done that before.
Yeah.
They're getting flagged on his own page by the label.
I didn't know this. What?
Like when he put them up, and they would get flagged by the label. The label would strike them down and took them off of Instagram, which would force him to put them on streaming.
Artists might be Slavs.
If Drake is posting them on Instagram, we know how first day pops, first week, how important those numbers are.
Yeah.
If you look at his Instagram, majority of them have 6, 7 million, 8 million for the streaming on those songs. When you look on streaming, they're like 1.2, 2 million first day.
Okay.
So not even comparable, right?
Right.
Is he hurting Apple? And is there something going on with him and Apple? Who hosts the halftime show? Apple Music. Why would they choose to put Kendrick before Drake?
Nah.
Why is Drake dropping music on Instagram and not on Apple?
That's a question I've been asking.
This is it's
getting spooky,
I feel
bro.
like there's some weird shit going on that we don't
spooky.
know. I might be just going down a rabbit hole that's just too deep.
No, but I think you're on the right path because I think there's always some questions about what's going on with Drake and his label. Because this is weird. This behavior, it's not familiar to Drake, right? This is
Larry
very
Jackson's
weird.
not there anymore.
That shit was weird too. Even like with that information that came out that maybe wasn't supposed to come out, where he's making money off other artists.
It's like, who's leaking that information and why and how?
I want to know.
I want to know.
Yo, call that nigga, man.
Come on, Marlon.
Listen,
yo, we need
even
to,
on a deeper, I'll even go deeper with the conspiracy. And this one might,
You might hit you up like you're dead on.
we gotta watch out.
Flagged.
Drake signed the ceasefire for Palestine.
Excuse me?
Drake was one of the artists who signed the letter of ceasefire for Palestine.
When was this?
Year ago, maybe 2 years ago. He's one of the artists that signed the ceasefire, right? And why did he do that? Because his best friends are both Arabic. He's got a Lebanese best friend, and he's got I don't remember what's Oliver? Oliver is
He's Jewish.
No, he's not. He's Jewish. He's,
No, his last name is
he's
Al-Khatib.
Arabic.
Yeah, he's probably like Lebanese, or like not Egyptian. He's probably from like, he's probably Jordanian.
El Khatib, is it?
Yeah.
But yeah, even what's that song he just dropped? And he said, "My brothers are Muslim."
I don't remember the song.
Story about my brothers? No.
No. A song he just dropped recently. He said, "My brothers are Muslim. I'll stick beside them," or something to that effect, right?
Yeah.
And Drake, as we all know,
Is Jewish.
is Jewish. Lucian Grange is Jewish. Is there a riff?
I'm not going down this path.
You see what I'm
I know
saying?
exactly what you're saying. No, we're
Did
not.
he fuck up by signing that ceasefire? Did he choose a side?
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah.
And are the higher ups coming together to destroy him? Like he
You
said.
sound like Kanye right now. I want to know what kind of doctor it was. It was a Jewish doctor.
Are the higher
if
ups conspiring to
This
take
is
him
A
down?
deeper, darker.
They're
bro.
listening. They don't even want to tell us the answer.
ChatGPT is like, I'm
staying out
not
of it.
even.
Don't involve me in this shit, man. He's gonna respond, chill out.
I just think shit is weird, and I might be looking too much into things,
No,
but
no.
I just think things are weird,
I think
bro.
you're asking the right questions, man.
I think things are weird, man.
That could
and
be an angle.
To me, it's like, why is the bread and butter for you for so many years just being shunned and put to the side like
It's
this?
not bread and buttering right now, bro.
Why is that happening? Why is Drake dropping 100 gigs of documentary footage that could have went to Apple Music, that could have went to the label, that could have
label.
went to anybody? Why is he doing this?
It's a weird.
Is he doing it to hurt somebody?
It doesn't.
I
At,
think-
at first, on the surface level, it seems self-destructive, but also knowing them, they've always been calculated.
Very
They're
calculated.
over the
Very.
rear. I feel like he's doing something that none of us will ever really understand because it goes deeper than just music.
And this is why I'm like, yo,
I think we will in like a
eventually.
few years.
the fact that
And I'm
everything is
excited.
always so calculated is why I'm looking so much into these things
Yeah.
because I'm like, it cannot be
call that
just
nigga
as
back.
how
Like,
it's presented.
This
Like,
is so I want to find out so bad. Like I want to know for sure.
like
This is
why are Nicki's old managers all working for every female artist?
bro? This is why we need interviews from
Outside
our goats.
of her.
We need interviews from our goats, bro. This is what we need, man. We need him to be. What's that guy's name? The guy who was crashing out. He was like 68, 80 something, talking about. Yeah, that nigga was doing shit in the industry.
Oh,
What's his? I'm forgetting his name. You know
was
what
it
I'm
Lord
talking
Jamar?
about? No. His daughter. God, what's his daughter's name? He was involved with MJ as well.
Michael Jackson?
Quincy Jones.
Quincy crashed out. Remember a few years ago.
This guy couldn't remember Quincy Jones's name.
Listen, man.
Jesus.
But I can remember his daughter. I can remember his daughter. I had his daughter's face in my head.
Rashida Jones?
Exactly. Yeah. But no, he was crashing out. But I don't want Drake to be that age and start revealing truths. I want these truths now.
But it might be too dangerous now. Who knows, man? Listen,
We can't handle the truth, man.
we don't know anything. I just want to preface that with that. We don't know
We don't,
anything.
but we
This is
will.
my conspiracy tinfoil hat on. I might be looking too far into things, but just things just seem very weird to me. It's very weird that the niggas that were working with Nicki Minaj are now managing Lotto, Meg, and Doja Cat.
Yeah.
That's weird.
She did bring that up.
That's weird.
Yeah.
And Cardi.
Yeah.
But
Why
from,
did WAP happen?
How bizarre.
But from a
How
business
bizarre.
standpoint, though, do you like if we scratch everything off and just leave business at the top of things? Because that's what really the Super Bowl halftime show really is. It's just a business. Grab.
Absolutely.
It's a money grab, right?
Yeah.
Who would make more money, Lil Wayne or Kendrick Lamar?
Kendrick, absolutely.
So then there's the answer.
But who would make more money, Kendrick or Drake?
Right now,
Drake.
it just doesn't seem.
Drake is making more money. I'm telling you.
Drake, yeah, you're
Right
right,
now,
you're
yeah.
right.
Because people are undecided. Or,
Because he's the cash cow, period.
yeah.
He is the cash cow. You've heard countless artists say it. If Drake leaves the music business, if Drake goes independent, music business is done. He accounts for too much. Like I want to know how many tours is Drake's music funding?
Oh.
How many artists are surviving
Wait,
off
labels
the
make
back?
money off the tours?
They make money off Drake.
Drake's in a 360?
No, he's not at 360, but you
always
think they're
say,
just
like-
giving him money and not making money?
No, but I'm saying like the tours are normally that's where the artists eat, no?
Yeah, the music is
That's
not where
where they eat
Music's not
to
where they make
recoup.
money. It's the tours, it's the merch.
That's where they eat to
it's
recoup.
yeah.
They're not
Okay.
putting their own money up to put on tours. The label
shit.
putting that money up.
I know that.
The label sending them to Live Nation venues. And then they get paid. When they get paid, they give the label back. It's just like a drug deal. I'm gonna front you this key.
Yeah, it's nasty.
You bring it back
all consignment,
plus
son.
interest. Whatever
interest is
profit you make
crazy.
off top is whatever profit you make off top. But I need my money and interest.
Bro, being an artist is fucking tough, eh?
Yes.
Come on now.
Yes. They say
Goddamn.
it's the weirdest, darkest industry for a reason.
Yeah.
Issa Rae just went on a rant about it the other day, talking about how it's the most sinister industry she's ever dealt with in her life. It's not a joke, man.
Damn, bro.
But that's the crazy part. They
Depressing
say
shit.
they say music is not what you're selling. Music is used to sell something else.
That's what Beyonce literally just told, who was it? Meg Thee Stallion and Glorilla, telling them, don't, listen, make money outside of your music because music's not going to make you money. And it's not.
It's not.
Streaming's not making you shit.
It's the
Niggas are
publishing.
paying you
it's
half
it's
a
the
cent.
licensing.
And I think it's even worse when you're seeing how much you're generating but not getting anything. That's just
Bruh.
that fucks with your psyche.
who said
Bruh.
it? Somebody said it the other day. Like I've never claimed a cent. Method Man.
Like, that's so
He's
depressing.
never got 1 cent off streaming.
Because when I think it's compared to like a company. When you're at a company, it's like you're all working for this company, and it's like, yeah, the company brought back billions, and you get crumbs off that.
Right.
You guys are all in the same boat. But if you're an artist, you are that company, and so you're fucking yourself basically. You know, it's like, it's so sad.
And there's something to say about Jay always somewhat siding or co-signing or pushing someone that hates Drake when they hate Drake. Meek Mill. There's a lot of people who said Jay put the battery in his back.
that's crazy.
Jay-Z, Pusha T. Pusha T's always said that's my favorite. Pusha T got a matching chain.
Nah, Pusha T, yeah, he's a different artist though.
Pusha T, Drake, I mean,
Jay-Z's
Pusha T,
really fucking petty. Though, man.
Kendrick. Who was the first person I said? I don't even remember. Who was the first person I said? Meek Mill. JB in interesting places at interesting times.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
Come on. You guys see what's going on with him and Dame right now with the selling of that last third of the Rockefeller.
Well, they've been
shares.
saying he moves like this for years.
that's what I'm saying,
And
yo.
sometimes we
Jay's-
need to listen to the nigga we deem crazy.
Yes.
Bro.
Yes.
The fact
Say
that
that again,
Jay-Z,
bro.
the fact that Jay-Z said, "Hey, listen, whoever wants to buy this, just know I'm gonna own it in a few years. So you really won't make."
And when did that come out?
Literally the day after he renounced that he's gonna sell the share.
And who said it? Was it Jay-Z? No. It was somebody else
It was
on
somebody
behalf.
On behalf.
Oh,
Just letting you know,
this guy's
letting you
evil,
guys
bro.
know when you buy this, it won't be worth it because by the time
really
by the
controlling
time we take it, you
At this
wouldn't be
point,
able
you
to
can't
make
even
that
deny it,
much
bro.
money off that.
You can't even deny it at this point.
It's the rock, nigga.
All the videos are true.
So it's literally like the fact that Jay's like, yo, man, you know what? We're gonna let you keep it because it'll be mine eventually. You're not gonna make any money off of this.
And there's little indicators
That's
too, man.
So petty.
Jay, what did Kanye say when he came to do OVO Fest? Me and Jay would have never done Watch the Throne
If it wasn't for you,
if it wasn't for this nigga. They don't like this guy, bro. They hate how good he is.
They mask it as friendly competition.
Bruh.
You know those people.
Keep your enemies closer, man.
Yo, man, you're motivating me, bro. Yeah.
And there's a thing, I think there's something about Toronto artists that when they break through, there's no stopping them. I really, well, unless they go to jail. But there's no...
Damn, they stopped themselves. Yeah, you're right. You're still right, though.
They stopped him.
I stopped myself.
They stopped him. didn't they?
Touche.
Stopped myself.
They stopped him, didn't they? But like, bro, if you even just see it, like I just seen a video of The Weeknd in Brazil.
Yo,
Oh,
that
that's
stream
crazy.
was insane.
I haven't even seen Drake do a stadium like that.
No, it's different for The Weeknd. I'm telling you.
It's
The Weeknd,
different. And that's, like,
Travis,
that's not the
those
first
guys?
time I've seen a stadium like that.
Bro, I'm telling you.
outside of North America.
Yeah.
Bro, Travis and him, they're very similar when it comes to that shit. It's very different.
It's very
I'm
different.
telling you, it's nuts.
Travis is who I would have picked for the Super Bowl.
But he already did.
That was a conversation a few years ago. People were like, "Nah, he couldn't do it." I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, he did it with Maroon 5, but that's not really
Yeah, no.
him doing it. I mean, I feel like he could do that solo dolo.
Travis could.
I think he can. The energy that he
Yes.
exudes is NFL worthy.
Yeah.
But the thing is, adults don't know Travis Scott. The young kids know Travis Scott.
The adults
Yeah.
know him for the wrong reasons.
But the adults, like the guys that are
Yeah.
still listening to country and still
Yeah,
like
yeah,
doing
yeah.
a fuck about hip hop, will be like, why the fuck are we watching?
But I
Yes.
think that they would appreciate it if they were like rock or metal fans.
they would.
I think he has such a rock metal energy
Yeah, and he's
when
from
he
Texas.
performs, and just the pyrotechnics, the way the stage is always set up. It's very on point with like a Van Halen or you know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
yeah.
Well, that's why I feel Kendrick is getting it because the Steppers tour was a perfect example of like his understanding for aesthetic and putting on a really, really good.
He's one of the best
overall
performers,
show.
yeah.
I've heard he
And
does
like,
a
I don't
great
think
show.
Lil Wayne would have had that detail.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Kanye is the only person that would. Yo, I don't even want to know what Kanye would do, bro. If he had a halftime show, I
think-
it would be.
You know what's unfortunate?
Kanye, I watched a video of him in, was it Japan? Korea.
Oh, the recent shit?
Yeah, the stadium.
Oh. Gemini wins.
And
again.
I'm just shaking my head, bro. I'm just like, bro, this guy is unbelievable. Like,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
really could have been Michael Jackson level in hip hop. And that could just be my opinion. I think he's one of the greatest artists. Of all
who says
time.
he's not that in hip hop though?
It's a lot of people will discredit him because of some of his later projects.
Okay.
His later
Yeah, okay.
projects,
I guess
you know what I
more
mean? Like
undeniable, right?
Yeah, you
Okay.
know what I mean? Like Michael Jackson can't point to later projects to be like, yeah, he
Yeah,
fell off.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not really a thing. You know what I mean? There
mean,
are
Michael
times,
Jackson,
there are
his-
songs where it's like, okay.
Blood on
But-
the Dance Floor wasn't the
Yeah,
like
but
a weird
Rock
project.
My World
Rock My World was a great song.
was in like 2000s.
Yeah.
And he's still bodying shit. Like, that took over the world.
Butterflies. which
Butterflies
was
not an
also-
original song,
Yeah, it was
though.
already Floor Tree.
Not the
Marsha
same,
Ambrosius. But yeah, no, I think there's been too many mishaps off the field
Yeah.
for him.
For him to be called a goat or whatever.
Yeah, too many mishaps that
entry
way.
level.
You can't be a goat when you're telling black people that slavery is a choice. You
Yeah,
can't
you're right.
be a
He
goat when
undid
you're
the
saying
goatness,
Hitler had
but-
some good points.
But then when you watch the stream, like you just said, do you remember? You're like, oh, this guy is incredible, and
That's
nobody
whenever
comes
that's
close.
when I remember, bro. It's like he put on site. And I felt my soul leave my body, dog.
What?
Just even the way he vibes, bro. Like
Yeah.
Kanye's performance, like he puts everything into the performance.
And you see so many other artists. You see Travis in that. You see everyone's that he's influenced.
It's sickening, dog.
Dog.
It's sickening, bro. And like, what pains me even more is thinking about, and it goes back to the media and fans. If they just stayed out of it, I feel like we'd have so much more epic collaborations between these artists, bro. Music is a collaborative process. These guys all collaborate at some point in some way. There's no reason why they shouldn't want to collaborate with each other, other than outside forces. Nyang, 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 nyang.
yeah.
Teams. Nyang, nyang, nyang. Oh, he said this. Oh, that nigga said this.
Yeah.
It's like people will drive a wedge in between something that could be so amazing,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
And we've seen it even in groups that are like actual groups that have been formed from time. People will put a wedge in between niggas, bro. And for why? Because for our entertainment, we want to see people crash out.
Pretty much.
That's exactly it, you know?
Yeah.
There's too many little fingers around, man.
Too many little fingers, bro.
Yeah.
Listen,
But speaking of concerts, though, bro.
I'm waiting for Drake to do the World Cup and just nice everyone. He is the Toronto ambassador for the World Cup. It is a North American World Cup. It's going to be held in America. It's going to be held in Canada. It's going to be held in Mexico. He will have his moment.
But do we even have like a halftime show? We don't in soccer.
It's not a halftime show. It's an opening ceremony.
Okay.
Yeah, the opening ceremony. You know, and usually opening ceremony song becomes the World Cup song. So for like
Waka Waka. I remember
Shakira,
Shakira. Yeah.
Waka Waka,
Yeah.
Chaos had 1 year.
Kanon, no?
Oh, K9. Sorry,
Waving
sorry.
flag,
I don't know
yeah.
why I said
the Chaos.
Yeah. K9 waving flag. So it's like he has an opportunity to do it on a much larger scale.
Opportunity, yeah.
World Cup is the World
It is.
Cup. Super Bowl halftime show is hot, but the world ain't watching. Whoever's up in that time zone is watching.
Yeah.
And whoever's super fans of football, which I mean, there's not a lot outside of North
The
America.
viewership is different for a World Cup.
I mean, if he does World Cup or even the Winter Olympics in 2026, that's in Italy. I feel like they listen to Drake.
Oh,
in
Winter
Italy.
Olympics? Yeah, no, I'm not feeling that. In Italy? Absolutely not. That won't do anything. That won't make a dent, unfortunately. If it wasn't, I think because it's, even the World Cup, I don't think would have done wonders for him if it was like in Portugal or something. But the fact that it's a North American World Cup,
That's true. That's true.
I feel like there's only so many people that you can point to for the World Cup at that point. And we're going to see all the megastars vying for position to
Yeah.
get that song. You're going to see a lot of big tunes drop at the start of 2026. A lot. And in 2025, fourth quarter 2025 and first quarter 2026, you're going to see some big songs, big collaborations. You're going to see a lot of people jockeying for that position to get that song, bro. And
gonna
you're
be
going to get a
some
lot of
bullshit songs.
watered down bullshit.
I feel like a lot of it's gonna be that. It's gonna be a lot of.
It's gonna be like that.
The Dirk choir song.
No, I feel like it's gonna be more like Meg Thee Stallion's "We will rock you." Or forget Migos. What was the Migos one that he
I
did
didn't see the Migos
recently?
one, no.
He did a song recently that's like was it a Queen song?
No, I did not hear about that. I
Oh
only saw
my
the Megan
God.
one.
No, he did a song recently that's like, it was, it's a song that's already existed and he just hopped on it and it already is the NFL song.
What?
Yeah. I can't remember what it's
Migos
called.
on the NFL song. That's hilarious.
Quavo. Let me see this. But yeah, we're going to see a lot of, Lenny Kravitz, Fly. Fly away.
I'm so
See,
mad.
we're gonna get copyright because that was so on point.
Yeah. No, yeah.
I'm so mad he didn't do it with Gucci. Because remember when Gucci sang it?
No.
Oh, yo, you gotta pull it up, bro.
This has to be Big Belly Gucci.
When Gucci
I
said,
wanna fly.
he's mumbling the fuck out of the song.
Gucci Mane cover.
It's so funny, bro.
This is the most stressed out cover.
I want to fly away. I want to fly away.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the funniest part.
I'm cool, guys. Yeah. I'm cool, y'all.
That's hilarious, man.
I went to get away.
My God,
Yeah,
man.
the halftime Super Bowl show has 112 million viewers. The opening ceremony for the World Cup, 1 billion.
Oh, yeah. It's a little different. It's just a little
It's a
slightly
different game.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a different ball game.
1 billion?
1 billion. And that's not counting when the song plays again during commercials after every game or during every game. During the transition, slow-mos, montages. like,
Kendrick doesn't have a song with Bad Bunny.
That's different.
He does have one with Taylor Swift, though, and we will see her pop out at this halftime show. I just want y'all to know Bad Blood will ring off.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Bad Blood will ring off, and that is the master plan here, is in my opinion.
And he's gonna have a bunch of bloods out there. Lil Wayne gonna come out.
With the t-shirt that say bad? Yeah. I see the vision, fam.
T-shirt
I got
says
the red tee, but it says
bad.
bad. You feel me?
That's insane.
YG's gonna come out.
Man.
It's gonna be a party,
Speaking
man.
of music, you went to the Tem show?
Yo.
The Thick Off?
I
The Thick Off nigga got merch?
I went to the Thick Off, and brother, man,
won?
I'm just happy.
Who won?
Me. What, nigga? Are you crazy? I won, brother.
Facts.
This is, oh, man. Naomi Sharon opened the show. And
I don't know a
like,
single song by her.
I love her discography. Like, at first, of course, I was like, she was kind of good. But then I really started listening to her, and I'm like, no, she's very talented.
I'm also not a Sade fan, so that's probably why.
Okay. You know what's funny? I became a Sade fan around the time I discovered Naomi. So
Yeah.
that's perfect timing. But no, she opened the show, and I feel like the crowd wasn't really fucking with her that much because they weren't as familiar with her shit. But
They don't know it, I'm telling you.
The couple songs that they did know, they're like, oh, singing along, but the energy was different.
Yeah,
But
she's
then-
an opener though. That's to be expected.
Yeah, yeah.
The fact that she
Especially
had
in
a
the
crowd for the opening is, I mean, she should be happy about that.
Yeah,
Period.
yeah,
What's her
yeah.
name?
Naomi Sharon.
Naomi Sharon. Why does she sound familiar?
Because Drake.
And she has a song.
Oh, that girl, yeah.
Wait for you as well.
And she does, yeah, she gives off
Wait
that
for you.
shot.
Yeah, with Magic Jordan.
Oh, I thought you were saying wait for you.
Not the one with
Thames.
Thames. No.
I was like, what?
Yeah, or maybe it's called Waiting for You or something like that. But,
Oh, I can see why you said the thick off. Yeah.
Yeah.
the Battle of the Thickies, man.
Yeah,
and what
man.
Naomi had on too. Bruh.
So thick
Put
of
the
love
dick
songs.
in TikTok.
So thick of love
So thick of love
Yeah, no,
songs.
she did amazing. And of course, Thames came on, and bro,
Was this second night or first night?
I went the first night.
Okay, so
First night.
you got a good voice.
Oh, she was bad the second.
She was
had
battling a cold.
She had it the first night too.
Oh,
She was
okay.
saying that. So when she would speak, you could hear it, but when
Yeah.
she sang, perfect.
She already has
I'm
like
like, she's
a
a-
voice that sounds like she's singing with a cold anyways.
That's hate.
That's
what do you mean?
hate.
What
No,
do
it's
you mean
very
by that, brother?
nasally, I'm saying. She has a very nasal
okay, I
voice.
see what you're saying.
I can
She
see
sings
that.
in her nose.
I like her
Like
tone.
Omarion.
Yeah, I think she's great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the nasally voice
Five
is...
in the morning, I wake up.
That's not my queen, bro.
It
It feels racist though. I don't know. I feel like Jamaicans are hating on Africans right now. Let's talk about Vibes' vocals. Let's talk about Vibes' vocals. How about that? Like, what's that about?
What?
He's,
What was that? No, do it again.
I can't do it again. The Jamaicans are strong in this city. I can't do
the
that.
man is suffering with a disease.
Yeah.
First of all,
Leave
that's
him
now.
alone.
Before, his vocals are not the greatest.
No, he had the disease.
The whole time?
Yeah.
For real?
No.
You
Just want to make you feel bad.
I feel bad now. But no, Tem sounded great. She did amazing. And bro, just the dancing and
That's going to be me tonight at Kaylani.
yeah?
Yeah, man. Kaylani in the city tonight. September 11th.
Yeah. What's her new project
Having a
like?
Crash World Tour on September 11th is crazy.
Called Crash.
Yeah.
she's-
That's what the album is called.
She's
So it's-
devious. She's very devious.
But yeah, no, that's gonna be an amazing show. I'm looking forward to that heavily. Shout out to the Illuminati.
Yeah, of course. She texted him personally saying, I'm in your city.
She's in Detroit, but close. Close, very close. Yeah, she was like, you want tickets? I'm like, I bought them. I ain't buy them. But
Yo, send off.
gotta
man.
support, you know?
Yeah.
Billboard Song of the Summer each year this century. Someone put up a list
Okay.
of the biggest songs every year. Who's Bent by?
Ben.
That's what I was gonna say. I'm like, what is this song, bro?
Bent? Bent.
It's Gucci Man again.
It's Gucci Man again. Imagine. Matchbox 20.
Kyle
Oh, okay.
Rich.
No, I think it's
Yeah,
Matchbox 20.
Give me your heart, make believe, or we'll forget about it.
Is that the song?
I think so.
No, I know that song. That's yeah.
Yeah,
that, I know
Carlos
that song.
Santana. Yeah, no.
2001, you remind me.
Okay.
I'm glad that I was, even as a child, I knew what the summer bop was.
Yeah.
That's the first Usher song I ever heard.
Wow.
And that was probably the year that I heard it.
Wow.
Hot in Here. Yep. The year of
Okay,
Nelly.
Nelly.
2003, Crazy in Love.
Wow.
Beyonce had that?
I mean, who had a bigger song that year? Even though
2003?
it was a good year for music.
Yeah, Blink 182, whatever the fuck. they had that shit.
2003 hottest
20,
songs
2000
list.
and
I put 2000,
20, 2003.
2003. Yeah, no. Hold on. Let's see it. Yeah, what else is on here? You got Confessions Part 2, 2004. We Belong Together, 2005. 2006, Promiscuous. Okay, Nelly Furtado.
Wow, sick.
Toronto on Top. 2007, Umbrella.
Of course.
Do you guys have any
So
qualms with this list
just
so
know
far?
from 2001 to 2007, it's fallen within like R&B and urban.
R&B had
So-
its time, bro.
Nah, 08 should be stronger.
Oh,
I
wait, should be
Kissed a
stronger.
Girl?
I Kissed a
Kanye.
Girl?
By Kanye. Yeah.
You think so?
Yeah, that song was different.
Oh, wait. Stronger was that year?
I think
Is
so.
What you saying?
Yeah. I want
What's
to
going
say
on
it
Chat
was.
GPT, bro? It's not answering nothing.
It's like
I Kissed a Girl was huge, bro.
It was.
I
Katy
don't know,
Perry
man.
had
It
a
was
strong-
humongous.
Oh, wow.
I
Stronger was
got a
07.
feeling.
yeah.
09? Yeah, of course.
That's crazy.
Katy Perry has, wow, too.
I thought it was best I ever had.
In
But
O-
I mean, I guess he was
Wait,
not
what?
big enough for it to be a huge summer song.
In 09?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
That's when Best I Ever
I
Had
got
came
a
out.
feeling is smoking that.
Yeah, it's smoking it for sure.
LMFAO had the song of the year. For
Yeah,
2011.
that was a
That's
dark time. But they had a
crazy.
song of the year by Nepotism.
Yeah, that was all day.
You guys kept Katy Perry, though.
California Girls, she had it again.
Yeah.
See, this is why I say 2010 to 2012, the worst years for music ever, in my opinion.
Look at that.
It was,
California Girls, Party Rock Anthem, and Call Me Maybe.
Are the
Oh my
songs
God. Call
of
Me
the
Maybe was
summer, bro.
terrible.
These songs are all terrible, in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah. Why you say it like that? It's fact.
No,
It's
because
terrible.
there's songs of summer, so some people like them.
They're wrong.
Blurred Lines in
like this- They had to
2013.
bring
Yes,
out all
I
this
like
white
that.
music, and they're like, all right, fine. Actually, no. Party Rock wasn't really white, guys.
They're
Yes, it
white
was.
guys.
They're yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
One guy's mixed, but they're white guys.
Yeah, yeah,
he's
yeah.
white.
Was
He's
it
white
Red
facing.
Foo and who?
I don't memorize those names.
These guys
at
are
all.
curly
Yeah.
hair.
Sorry.
They look like those.
I don't know. If one of the
villains
sons
in-
is like
They're related to hip hop royalty.
one of the sons. His dad is
Crazy
the
Bone.
Clive Davis or
Clive
something?
Davis, I
That's
think.
Crazy Bone.
One of them. It's Clive Davis or one of those big
Tommy
Mottola.
Mottola,
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like that,
yeah.
one of those guys.
Somebody up there.
Tommy Mottola is the devil.
He's such a nepo baby that he was at a tennis game in a real live tournament,
Mm-hmm.
like a professional tournament. Mid game, he jumps out a front row. The player gives him his racket and he plays around with the other guy for about 5 minutes while everyone watches. And then he just goes back and sits down. In the middle of a professional match.
Yeah, I can see why he pursued music. I can do anything.
Bro.
Party
That's
rocking
different.
in the house tonight.
What a time.
I can say one of the best times to be in the club, period, though.
Really? I was
In terms of hip hop,
Oh, I was not.
wow.
What,
What
20
a time.
What year?
Between like 2011 to 2016, I would
Nah,
say.
okay.
Incredible time for hip hop in the club.
Really?
You had
Oh, wait,
OG
wait, hold on.
Mako.
Chief Keef.
You had
2011?
Young Thug just came out.
Us came out.
Dog, it was a lot. It was a lot.
Love
Ray
Salsa?
Shremmerd. There's so many. No Flex Zone, all that shit. Like
I wish I was in the club when
it was
Chief Keef was out.
that was at the time, which I think we're losing right now, where Atlanta DJs were breaking artists and breaking songs.
Okay.
And strip clubs down there were breaking songs. And we're losing that.
Yeah.
We're losing it heavy.
So wait, is this Drake fancy or Iggy Azalea fancy?
Iggy Azalea fancy.
2013 though. That
Because
was
Drake Fancy came out in like 2011 or 10 or something like that.
But Blurred Lines is them being like, okay, we
2013,
gotta give them some. That's what's his name, Robin Thicke.
Robin Thicke, yeah.
I think that's accurate for that.
No,
year.
I think it was.
That song
It was
huge.
yeah, it was
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
And then he got sued.
Then he got sued for it. Nonstop.
Lost it all.
Fancy was the Drake Fancy.
This
No,
is
no,
crazy.
Iggy
2015.
Azalea.
I'm sorry. There had to be something bigger than that.
Cheerleader by Tao. Oh, I think I'm a
find myself a
Cheerleader. I hated that song.
That's all over, man.
No,
Yo.
but everyone loved
Now,
that song.
I was
White
rooting for him
people
because he's
loved
African.
the fuck out of that song.
So-
Was
you
he
know?
from Toronto?
No, he's from Africa.
No, but they play that song like crazy.
Crazy in Toronto, bro. Then
Or-
2016.
Why am I saying Tao?
The
His
greatest
name is
year in
Tao.
humanity. The peak of humanity. One Dance.
I need no one else.
In my hands. 2017. Bieber says, nah, chill out.
Despacito.
Despacito. Look at this.
And
For
Bad
the
Bunny was
next,
born.
hold on, 3 years in a row, Toronto had the #1 summer song.
Oh shit.
And I would argue that these aren't accurate. I think these are chart, yes.
Okay.
I would
Impact?
say culture,
Yeah.
New York had it.
Oh, this is when Ooh.
Ooh, Hot Nigga.
Hot Nigga was 2014
Millie
though,
Rock.
so from
These
Fancy.
all were consecutive years.
It's like 2014 though.
What?
The,
Hot Nigga would
yeah.
have been here over Fancy
But
easily.
that's just hip hop though.
2015, Millie Rock. In New York, dog,
2015?
Millie Rock, niggas were doing that on fucking CNN and shit.
2015 was different though. Travis dropped that year.
Then Ooh, I think was the next year.
What about Mo Bamba?
Then you had Pop Smoke. You had Mo Bamba. You had Pop Smoke. What was the Pop Smoke song?
Welcome to the party.
Then you had Big Fish. The next year after that,
Oh my
by Fabio.
Yeah.
I see none of these here.
Yeah, no,
Because
this
those
is
are all New
this
York
is-
bangers,
yeah,
man.
This is for
I don't
But
like
New
this.
York had the culture. Like that's what I'm saying. Like if you were to ask
Our
black
culture.
people, if you were to ask black people, this list looks a little different.
Yeah, of course.
You see what I'm saying?
They'd be like Despacito.
No, I think Despacito.
But at the same
I didn't say
time,
that.
this is when UK drill and all the other drills were catching steam.
sure.
So like, it's not like they were the only drillers that were doing shit.
Yeah,
No,
yeah, yeah.
no, no.
Shut
like,
down.
It was
Yeah.
like
Skeppy.
all across the
Skepta
rest
had
of
a
the world.
moment.
Skeppy had a
was
moment.
crazy,
Konnichiwa.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, in my feelings, obviously, big. I think biggest song of that year. Period.
2019
Old Town Road,
Wow, the beginning and the end.
biggest song of all time
Yeah.
outside of Thriller. Rockstar,
By
that's
Post?
Post,
Okay.
and 21.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I guess that was
That was a big song.
2020.
Because they were playing, you know,
It wasn't much to play in 2020.
Blinding Lights. Yeah, should have been. Wait, when that come out?
That was at the top 5 of the charts for like the entire
Yeah, you're right.
And they were playing that in between commercials of every sporting game.
That came out
you
in
know, the
2020. You're
playoffs.
right. That should be there, bro. That's actually crazy.
Yeah. Butter. What is butter?
I have no idea.
Truffle butter.
BTS.
No.
Them niggas never
Why do you
had
know
the
that,
song of the
fam?
summer, bro.
BTS.
Oh, okay.
Them. Oh, okay, yeah. I guess they had Forever 21 on
What
lock.
song is that?
As it was. This is
As
Harry?
it was?
It has to be Harry. Ah, I see.
Never heard that shit in my life.
Yeah, you have. Yeah.
It was you have Marlon.
I haven't.
TikTok song.
I haven't.
I've never heard butter in my life.
Last night,
Did he?
Last night, didn't even get an answer.
didn't even get an answer because you was knocked out.
Yeah, that outro.
The way I feel.
I don't know it.
You don't know the outro? Are you denying this? Because we're the. Please, listeners, go listen to that outro. It is insane.
You're giving Diddy streams? Damn, that's crazy.
Morgan Wallen?
Morgan Wallen, yep, he's the guy right now.
Oh,
That's the country guy, right?
Yeah.
Last night.
Okay, yeah.
How's it go again?
Fuck, I don't know any
I
of that
know
song.
this song.
I don't know any of those. I don't know any of those tunes. But I had some help. That's him.
No, this is.
How's
wait,
2024 not like us?
Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Morgan again? This
Even,
one just
I didn't
came
even
out,
put
bro.
lose control over it.
Yeah.
Lose control
Yeah.
when you're That guy's sick, bro.
crazy.
And he's very cool in person.
Illuminati.
Him and Anderson .Paak. Wow. Wow.
Coolest motherfucker
That would
alive,
go
man.
crazy.
That would be a really cool collab.
Be like, who's singing right now?
Nah. Anderson can't do the runs that this guy does. Like him, Teddy Swims got some crazy runs.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd really like him. I feel like he's your vibe.
Who, Teddy Swims?
Yeah.
Oh,
In
I like-
person, he's your vibe.
Oh yeah. He's fucking
Yeah.
R&B Action Bronson, yo.
Yeah.
Yo.
Literally.
I
like
love
that guy
action.
too.
Literally.
So like,
AB is fire, man.
Yeah.
This
AB's
list was
fire.
very questionable.
very
They're
questionable.
very wrong for 2024 as well. I don't
Very.
know.
and is
Have
this,
Some Help just came out,
Is
bro.
this all what Billboard shows, or is this just based off?
Billboard Song of the Summer. I don't know what that means. I would assume Billboard just choosing it.
Yeah, country music is cheating, bro.
This is like
Yeah,
this is like
especially in
Obama's
America.
playlist.
Yeah, it is. It definitely is.
RIPs have to go out. We lost Rich Homie Quan.
Yeah, it's true. We didn't record, yeah.
We lost James Earl Jones, aka Mufasa.
AKA Darth
Bleeding
Vader.
Gums Murphy, Darth Vader, Field of Dreams,
The Voice.
Sandlot, Coming to America,
Coming to America. That's the big one.
was it Fences? Like you go down the list, man. He's
Yeah.
there.
Just a
One of the ones.
How do you guys feel about people bringing up ill and bad things about people that died the day that it happens?
I think,
Because
depends how bad it is.
with Quan, Quan's was out of his control completely. Side chicks just started
oh, yeah. Coming out the woodwork.
posting videos of him.
We were together.
It's just like, bro.
The timing is
I
crazy.
can't imagine how insensitive and selfish you have to be to post that, leave it up, while a girlfriend and their children are mourning.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
It's so nasty, bro.
It's like, what about me? I'm mourning too.
And they're not.
I mean,
They're
it
not.
could be, but you got to be respectful. I think if you really cared about that person, why would you do this?
That's my thing. I'm like, you can't really be mourning if it's not respectful. I don't see mourning if
Well,
it's disrespectful. That's
People
not
mourn
mourning to
differently,
me.
Marlon.
What?
People mourn differently.
Good for them.
I hate that saying. I hate it so
if
much.
they don't mourn respectfully, I don't care how you do it. But if it's not done respectfully, it's not mourning to me. This is self-serving.
Right.
Okay.
You want clout, and I don't know what you thought would come of this.
Yeah. Like have respect.
Have
Like,
respect,
have
bro.
decency to allow everybody else to grieve in private before you start going out.
You remember when people used to have respect for the dead?
Hell yeah. There's
No.
a thing
People
called.
wouldn't even speak on it.
Well, here's the thing.
Yeah, back then, you niggas used to smoke your homies.
Side chicks show up to the funeral, don't say nothing to nobody,
Yeah.
and leave by
Leave,
themselves.
leave it to the obituaries, man.
Bruh, shit's weird. James Earl Jones, he dies, and people start bringing up his disdain for black women
Oh, shit. Oh,
and old interviews.
wait, this nigga was interviewing saying he hates black women?
He never said explicitly that he hates black women, but the things that he says, it's undeniable. He had a unresolved resentment for black
Ooh.
women.
Oh, he didn't get chose?
Um,
Let's hear this.
I don't know if he didn't get chose because especially at that time, being a light skinned man with green eyes in like the 70s, like nigga, you are chose. Like, you know what I
Okay,
mean?
my bad.
But I
He
think
was
he
Darth
chose.
Vader, bro.
I think he chose differently. His wife is white,
Oh,
and
okay.
he back then
Identified
was
as-
with her.
Okay. Wow.
He is also mixed with Irish and Native. Like he's not full black; he's half black.
But
he's bi
how long was he with his wife?
Stop with the
How long
vibe.
was he with his wife?
since the 70s, I would assume, because they're in interviews together, and they were still together till he died.
So how could he have disdain towards black women when he's just married for his wife for all these years? Where would he have the time to show his?
Well,
disdain
before
towards
that,
them?
obviously.
Before that,
In the interview that I saw, the interview I don't know what the interview asked him, but he said that black women have a militant point of view, that they're very uptight
Bro, it sounds like
and
something.
angry.
Bro, it sounds like something happened.
It definitely sounds like something happened, but I think what happened, he called his grandmother a racist. His grandmother, who saved him from a situation in the South where he could have died, he called her racist because of how she felt towards white people.
Yeah, this guy's wild.
His grandmother, who probably had friends who were slaves,
Yeah.
and might have been a slave herself at some point, or a sharecropper or whatever. And so to not understand that, is mind-boggling to me. But
Yeah,
These
you're
these are the exact words that came out of his mouth.
I think I do understand racism because I was taught to be one by my grandmother.
That's essentially what he said.
I was taught to be
a
one by
racist,
my
yeah.
grandmother.
Wow.
As long as
And-
he admits he is too.
I don't think he will. I think. How old is he?
He was like 93, I believe.
Okay, get out of here.
And
I can't speak ill of the dead, but God knows the timing. So
The irony of him playing the dark side.
well, the thing about him with
fucking hilarious. That was really funny.
what did he say?
The irony of him playing the dark side. You know, he's the leader of the dark side, and he hates the dark side. Come on, James.
Well, that's the thing too, right? Which is like, it fucks me up because like he played some prominent black roles, not like just roles where he happened to be black, like roles that were dependent on him being a black man.
The African Lion King.
Yeah, he was lying. Do the science, man.
Yeah. And I think the worst thing about that interview that it shows is him and his future wife or wife at that time. I don't know what they were,
Yeah.
but he allowed her to speak ill of black women in front of him.
Of course he did.
Like she's
That's
like,
disgusting,
listen,
bro.
this is every black woman that we know and that we've come across. They all seem to be this way.
Oh, don't let her say a word.
We can't. I can't talk about this on. This is Patreon.
What you really want to say? Yeah, we'll talk. We'll get real candid on Patreon.
Yeah. No, what
but
the
I
fuck?
mean,
Yeah.
So,
Get outta here.
so
Good
is
riddance.
that was
is that
was
okay?
old
Is that
70s.
warranted? How do you feel like is it warranted that people bring this up in his death?
Yes, because this is a big part of his life. Like this wasn't just a bad thing. This is part of his identity at this point, right? Like if we have multiple quotes of him saying this and what his beliefs were, then this is not a negative thing. This is how he viewed it.
Yeah.
When is it a good time? Do you wait a year and be like, okay, now that we're
No.
evolved, grieved,
See, and
from
this
his
is what I
death,
wanted to get to.
Now I would like to let you guys know that he was a piece of shit.
Exactly.
Like, are you gonna give people a year to honor somebody before you tear them back down and say, okay, he's not worth honoring anymore?
See,
Is
but
it
it gets
tearing it
tricky.
down, though?
It gets very tricky because, I mean, you said, is it tearing it down?
Yeah.
Or is it just stating what they said?
Exactly.
All right. Kobe.
All right. I don't know enough about the situation,
What
but
about him
did
with
he
the
not
rape?
get exonerated or like was he not found guilty?
He wasn't found,
He wasn't
guilty,
found
but he
guilty.
did it.
Oh, did he? I don't know about
did
that.
He
it, but
admitted
he-
that he did it.
But
Oh,
he
I
said
didn't
it
know about
wasn't
that.
rape though; it was consensual.
Yeah.
But he
Oh.
did cheat.
But he did, yeah.
All I can say is it was before my time.
Yeah.
But you see how we play the game? Like, it depends on who we like
Very
in
selective.
death. That we are selective on who we say this is the right time and this is not the right time. Because the day Kobe died, there
Yeah.
were plenty of
I remember
people
it.
saying,
Yeah.
why are we celebrating a rapist?
Yeah.
Why are we celebrating someone who did this thing? And to me, I'm like, okay, context is very important for people when they are celebrating someone's death, obviously. But also, I feel like respecting the dead is more paramount at this time.
But do you think talking about this when it
I
comes
think we
to
can talk about it a
James-
week later.
for James, really?
I think a week later for anyone. For
This
anyone.
was so synonymous. with his
Now here's the
identity,
thing.
wasn't
I-
it?
It wasn't.
What
It
if
wasn't.
it's like
It was to me
because
now.
now only people are only finding out about this today. You didn't know about this.
I knew. I felt it in my heart.
Nah, shut the fuck up.
I
You
didn't
had
know.
no
I
idea.
had
So
no
it's not
idea.
like it's something that was attached to his career and
right.
was a constant. It's not like he was on Bill Maher just like going off about black women or on Vlad TV going off about black women.
Yo,
Like,
him on Vlad TV is hilarious.
hilarious. But
I'll
the
tell you one
fact
thing,
that
Blonde.
people need that context in order to mourn the way they feel they need to mourn is that important.
now, like obviously you can't walk up to a freaking funeral and start bad mouthing somebody in front of the family and friends and whatnot. Obviously, that's not what that is. It's just some people saying, "Hey, just in case y'all didn't know," before you start giving him flowers while he's dead.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
know this also happened and be mindful. You could honor him on your own, but also know.
I guess, yeah, wait a
know?
week, but
Yeah.
Wait a week.
yeah. And then-
Interesting.
I feel like it's just gonna come out regardless because the people that hate the man, are gonna say their piece.
yeah.
Yeah.
People that were hurt by him are gonna say their
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah.
And who's in the wrong? right? If that person heard that the next, like they could say whatever they need to say to get it off their chest. Also, shout out to Sergio Mendes. Rest in peace to him too.
Oh, who's that?
Who's that?
He's the king of samba.
Yes.
Okay.
Brazilian, just a Brazilian music legend.
R.I.P.
Nice.
Sergio.
Ooh, Alina,
Big tune. Wow, R.I.P. dog. I can't believe you let Black Eyed Peas take that song and
The first time I heard that, Ronaldinho, fam. Ronaldinho 06.
So after he did that, Will.i.am went back and did a new album with Sergio Mendes.
nice.
A full album.
That's
And
fire.
Sick.
So yeah,
Will.i.am is actually like, he's a good nigga still. He's a good guy.
He's a good guy and he's very knowledgeable.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
one of those. I would love to see an interview with him and Tyler, because they're so knowledgeable. Like they're two people that I can point to that can go, okay, so this album, track 5,
Yeah.
the bridge on track 5,
Yeah.
and they could go into it and just break it down from a
Exactly.
producer standpoint,
Yeah.
artist standpoint. Like they're
It's
great
very
with
true.
that. Beyonce walks us through her sacred Sunday wash day.
Yeah.
Did you guys see this video?
I saw clips of it.
I'm going to apply to my scalp in sections because I want to make sure it gets in there really good. Get it all over.
What is that, bro?
It's a filter, right?
No, that's her being dumb.
Time out.
isn't it?
That's not a filter?
It's a filter.
Okay.
She looks white.
I mean,
It's one of them Korean filters for
she's
sure.
very pale, yeah.
But what is this face? This is not a filter. This is
No.
her making the face.
Yeah,
Brother,
this is her
what?
trying to like shout out her Korean.
This is not a
Japanese
filter?
fans, yeah.
This is not a filter, brother. This is her making the face.
I'm uncomfortable. I think.
Over that
Why
scalp and
not?
hair.
Let her be dumb. Let's just do.
Yeah. I don't. It's got to be a filter, man.
Rewind it a bit. Rewind it. Just let
It's
it play.
not a filter, dog.
Just let it play. I want to see her make.
Make sure it gets in there really good. Get it all over that scalp and hair, especially on those
silly.
edges.
I
let
find
it
her
sit in
very
it.
silly because she's always being
No, but it's
serious.
You
but
buy
like,
the
this is
silliness,
forced-
nigga.
This is forced
Do you
silliness.
buy the
No,
silliness,
this is
dog?
forced silliness.
Thank you, man.
This is her doing that thing. We talked about this. She's not other people, and so her putting this video out saying, "Look, I'm human,
Bro,
just like you."
Beyonce did an interview.
Yo, play. I want to see
Beyonce
her.
did an interview.
Yeah,
I was leaving like there. Beyonce did an interview.
she did. I didn't know what this.
What here?
She just did an interview with Rolling Stone. They posted it today.
And GQ.
No, it was GQ rather. Sorry, not Rolling Stone. GQ, they did an interview today.
Like, there's visuals.
No, there's no visuals because she
Okay.
did it over email. I went to the writer's page.
So
I
Beyonce
did my
sent an
research.
email. Okay, got it.
They did an interview via email,
They sent an email. Yeah.
which, I mean, like, come on, bruh. If we're trying to really buy into this authenticity, I'm real, I'm just like y'all game.
Yeah.
She's not doing it right. Listen, just be Beyonce, bro.
Yeah, she
I
can't.
don't think you need to play into Rihanna's game. You can't. You cannot.
She wants to connect with people.
It don't matter. You are Beyonce, be Beyonce. Your lane is different. You are who we revere in the Michael Jackson light.
Be the
We could never
Beyonce
relate
that
to
she
Michael
wants,
Jackson.
or be
Michael
the Beyonce
Jackson.
that we want.
Pardon me?
Be the Beyonce that she wants, or be the Beyonce,
Be the
that we
Beyonce that
want.
she's been being, regardless of if she wants it or not, the one she's been being
She's been
her whole career.
She's the one she's been is also
The
grammatically
one
correct.
she's been, to me, is perfectly fine.
Yeah.
So I love that it's always not this one.
It's not
video.
just based off this one
But,
video.
like, every
there was
time
also
she
a video of
tries,
her
it's
at
always
her old
disingenuine.
her ex-assistant's wedding,
Oh, I did see
this
that
weekend.
Yeah.
and she's dancing,
Barely.
singing on the dance floor. Videos of her dancing and singing on the dance floor with peasants, with civilians.
Yeah, I'm one of you.
And they didn't even do it correctly. She's dancing to her own song,
yeah. And
singing her own song.
Yeah, the assistant's like doing a lot too.
Oh, man.
It's your former
Bro,
boss.
it's
bro.
watching it is like
You could have
almost
at
sad to me
least
because I'm like,
sang some old-
you don't need to. You are Beyonce, bro.
No, but
I think it's okay
needs
if we
to do it.
revere. No, she doesn't.
we talked about this.
She needs to do it if she needs to sell other things. She doesn't
She's
need to
coming
sell
out
other
whiskey.
things. She doesn't need to sell
She's
other
coming out
things.
sacred. Like this is.
And I already said I don't like that.
What do you mean? You don't like she's selling stuff?
I don't like that she commodifies her family life nonstop.
But this is what I'm saying. She's trying to connect with the people, right? She's trying to be
And
a
it's
good
not working.
businesswoman.
It
never
It's
works.
not, but
It never
It's not
works.
working and it never has.
okay.
So
Well, let's say
stop.
that then. I think it's definitely not
So
working.
stop
but
connecting
No, but
and just
stop.
stick to.
she's trying.
Just stop.
She's trying.
Just stop.
What else can she
like,
do?
there's a way that she can make money off of her likeness and not do these things. She can do a fucking partnership with Mattel, get a Barbie doll out there. She doesn't have to be involved. She ain't got to sell that. She ain't got to be relatable. There's so many other things and ways that she can sell things, but because she keeps commodifying her family values, her family traditions, and trying to make money off her family stuff. Like her mom and her aunts and her uncle all worked in a hair salon.
Yeah.
Right? Growing up. She used to sweep up the floors. Now she's selling hair stuff, right? Got her mom super involved with it. The whiskey. The House of Darion. Her mom made the outfits for Destiny's Child.
Yeah.
Her uncle used to make outfits for the family. Let's find a way to do that. Sir Davis. Her uncle used to make whiskey. Let's find a way to... Bro, you can't commodify everything. What is your family gonna have left?
She's just trying to.
If you're trying to commodify everything and none of it's working.
She's trying to make businesses.
She's
bro.
trying, though.
She's trying to make products. She's trying to do shit, and it's just not connected.
I'll give it to her because she's trying to put her family on.
I think she needs...
I think she's doing two things. I think she's trying to put her family on, but she's also trying to sell a product. And it hasn't worked successfully for how many years now? Yeah. So her doing this video is really, like we said, she's trying to show that she's human. It's not working. Yes, of course it's not working.
So stop.
But
so stop.
Okay,
She
so
was
you don't
hoping
want her
that
to
is
start
stop.
businesses
I
or
thought you
anything?
liked black nepotism, though.
Yeah.
I like black
we got
nepotism.
him.
That has nothing to do with what she's doing.
Well, she's trying to put her
She's
family
trying to...
on.
No. She's trying to be authentic. I don't have no problem with her putting her family on.
Okay.
Do your thing.
Okay.
She's trying to be authentic. She's trying to be a real person. You're not a real person. You're Beyonce. I'm sorry.
No, you're right. You can't deny that.
Michael Jackson's not gonna tell me he's a real nigga. You're Michael Jackson,
But
bro.
MJ had more, like, he had the people more than she did.
That's Michael Jackson. No, but you can't compare that. I'm
just
talking
did.
about in terms of how we view you.
Yeah,
You don't pop out. You don't go
Okay.
out and do interviews. You don't sell everything.
Yeah.
You are Beyonce. We look at you in a certain light, and
Okay.
you put yourself in that light.
So just
we
be-
didn't just put you there.
Yeah.
You designed this.
Correct.
So don't try to worm your way out of it now and be Rihanna.
Because she's in a different
Yeah,
time.
you-
No, because she saw
no.
Rihanna make money.
But I say no.
What did she tell Megan Glorilla? Don't try to make money off your music. Make money outside of music. That's where you're gonna make your money. She's trying to be Rihanna, bro. Rihanna has surpassed her in business exceedingly. And why? Because she's it's
Is she trying
real.
to be Rihanna or is she
It's
trying to be
authentic.
a successful businesswoman?
I think she's trying to be a successful businesswoman
Yeah.
because of Rihanna.
Because of Rihanna for sure.
Because
or
of
maybe just
Rihanna.
because she likes money.
Sure, but because of Rihanna,
because she's
she
jealous
needs
that-
to position herself in a way that she can make money and be rich, bro.
She's
Her
mad
and
that
Jay-Z are not in this for fun, bro.
She's not Jay-Z's number one horse.
Her and Jay-Z are not in this for fun.
No, of course not.
It's not for play.
Yeah,
Like
no.
they make moolah. That's
Yeah.
what they're about,
Yeah.
making
Yeah,
money.
yeah.
They commodify their family traditions. If that don't tell you they want money, I don't know what will. But it's not gonna ever come off the same way as a Rihanna. It might be too late for a beauty brand because Selena Gomez got that on lock.
She got a Billy too.
She just got a Billy. Rihanna got that on lock. Kylie got that on lock. They all made Billies. Those people were out and about. We seen them.
Yeah.
Rihanna was on Twitter cussing niggas out, cussing out Sierra.
Yeah.
Got off Twitter, went on Instagram, started posting her titties, chilling, smoking a blunt. You cannot replicate that, bro.
Nah.
Rihanna just posted a video the other day catching fish. You can't replicate these things. These are just in you or they're not.
No, but yes and no, though. I want to push back because of the time that she came into the game, right? Like, this is, like, she was back in the superstar era. Where it's like coming on in the 90s is very different than coming on in 2000s.
Absolutely,
So it's
absolutely.
like, you're right. Maybe it's not necessarily in her, but we don't see
But
it.
remember, Rihanna didn't start off great at all. It's not like Rihanna came out and
She had a slow build.
She had the
no,
slowest
of
build,
course.
but the build only happened because of her authenticity.
Facts, but I'm saying the environment was also very different just in terms of the structure,
Social
right?
media.
Yeah. So I think that maybe if Beyonce
yeah.
did have it, maybe it got beaten out of her. You know?
Yeah, she definitely was groomed in a different time.
exactly.
Where there was something different expected of artists.
Yes.
Anonymity was more
100%.
powerful, was more easy. It was a lot easier
A
to
lot
be.
of hierarchies. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Absolutely.
Beyonce has, I feel like, the same essence of Queen Elizabeth herself, where like she's just respect because she's the queen, but no one really loves the queen for.
shit.
You know what I mean? You're just the queen.
Listen,
so we'll give
listen,
you the
there's something to
respect,
be
we'll
said about
honor
that.
You, but it's like at the end of the day, like it's only because you're the queen.
There's something to be said about that
You know?
because when Beyonce drops music, Beyonce doesn't shoot to number one. Not all the time, at least. And look at Cowboy Carter. Shot to number 1, no CMA nominations.
That's crazy.
But they'll come out for her. The queen comes outside and waves. They come out.
People come out.
They come
wanna
out.
Shake,
they
wanna
do the
shake her
parade.
hand,
They shake their hands. They do all that shit.
but they don't expect the queen
But
to
they're
be
not gonna
personable.
buy nothing from the queen.
No, they don't expect the because they think the queen has it all. So
Exactly.
why give the queen
Why
anything
are you
else?
selling me things? I look at you as a god. God would never sell me
I
anything.
want money, damn it. That's what she's saying. Like,
Yeah.
She got money.
She don't
wants
have
more.
to sell anything. She just needs to be the face that sells products for other companies.
Exactly.
Just take that bag instead of trying to create your own bag.
Exactly. She can make such a bigger bag.
Yeah.
Just partnering with giants.
Yeah.
You have the ability, unlike other artists, to partner with giants. It's like, to me, it just doesn't make any sense that she be doing this stuff. It's mind-boggling to me. And I get it. You want, the Rihanna look. Like, Rihanna's looks cool. Like, you cannot deny that.
You can't replicate that, though.
You
It's
can't
gotta be authentic.
replicate it,
Yeah.
bro. The authenticity is too strong.
Yeah.
Like, different roots came from a different place entirely.
Yeah.
You're just not going to be able to replicate that.
Facts.
And I don't think she should try,
Yeah.
personally.
But yo, talk to me about Nicocado.
We're going to talk about it on Patreon.
Okay.
Yeah, we're running out of time.
All right.
But we're going to talk about YouTuber Nicocado.
Yeah.
Nicocado Avocado, who had a 2-year weight loss transformation that no one knew about because
that dude.
he posted videos of him being morbidly obese.
Morbidly.
And we'll get into that whole Black Mirror of a situation
Okay.
on Patreon. Also, Katy Perry saying she sucked dick anytime you wash the dishes.
Yeah.
I would wash a spoon.
That's peace.
I'm putting spoons in the sink at all times. Hey!
Hold on. She
Hey.
said what?
Yeah, she said also close the cabinets though. That's
She
hard.
said, she was basically saying, like, guys think you have to do all these grandiose things. Like, I don't want a Ferrari. I can buy my own Ferrari. Do the fucking dishes. You do the dishes and I'll suck your dick
Yeah.
automatically.
Suck your dick if
You
you do
want
dishes.
dishes just like mine. But yeah, we'll get into those things on Patreon this week. It's been a great episode. Shout out to Kalisway for coming through. I have a headlining show in Ottawa, September 29th at Culture's Comedy Festival. Make sure you get the tickets. They will be in the description of this episode. Norm is going to be there a couple nights before.
I will be this weekend at Big Will's Comedy Jam in Montreal. And the week after,
Thanks
I'll
for
be at the
dissing me,
Laugh
Big
Lounge.
Will. Really appreciate that.
Oh, Big Will dish you?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
What'd he
Deeper,
say?
darker.
I asked him to do a show with him this weekend. And he told me, yeah, we'll work out the budget. Never got back to me.
Damn. Well.
Good to know, Big Will.
He didn't dish
Appreciate
Just
you,
talk
brother.
To him again. Just talk
Do
to him.
better.
I'll
gang.
just do it myself. What else? Anything else happening?
Yeah, Montreal, Ottawa, and then the comedy slow jam.
Comedy
in
Slow
Ottawa.
Jam.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
gonna be fun. And then obviously the Keith Pedro
And
comedy tour
Atlanta.
continues. Atlanta.
Atlanta.
Doing
That's fire.
Atlanta
26th.
Uptown Comedy Club, September 26th. Be there. You want to do the show?
Yes.
Yeah. Keith told me to ask you if you want to do it.
Atlanta?
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Fire. Atlanta?
I definitely want to do Atlanta. Atlanta's like one of my biggest markets, so
Yeah.
absolutely.
Really?
And I got some connects out there. But hey,
yeah.
my bowl with Usher, nigga.
Gerald
Shit.
Houston pulled out. So Gerald Houston, the other guy that was on the show,
Okay.
pulled out. So he's like, yo, would Marlon do it?
I'm super down.
Dope.
Let's go to
Let's get it.
ATL.
Fucking go Atlanta, we coming, nigga.
That's fire.
26 Atlanta. It's extra great exclusive.
Exclusive.
Bam, 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 bam.
World premiere. World premiere.
That's right.
I'm Marlon,
I'm Norm.
I'm Duke.
and that was the extra gravy.